up? What up? What's going on with everybody tonight? How are you guys? How is everybody? What's up, Strike First? How are you, sir? Thanks for being here. Just in case. I got a little bored tonight, so here I am. Let's see what's going on. If anybody decides to pop in and see what's going on with everybody tonight. And if not, no biggie. Like I said, I wasn't really planning on this tonight, but I got bored, so what the hell? There's always something to talk about somewhere. And if there's not, guess I'll talk to myself. No big deal. Done it before. What's up, Mr. Pennywise? How are you tonight, my brother? I am bored as shit, and here I am. Good to hear that, Strike First. Good to hear that, my friend. Hey, Rachel, how are you, sweetie? Miss Amy, how are you, my dear? Thanks for being here. Yeah, I'm bored and lonely tonight, so I figured even if only one person comes in here, be somebody to talk to, I guess. Hey, Pam, thanks for coming in tonight, hon. Let me share this out real quick. See if anybody shows up. Let's see. Hey, Belinda, how are you? Mr. Jim Tom, sir. How are you guys tonight? Thanks for dropping in. Appreciate it. 1 second, guys. My fault. Alright. And that should do it. Alrighty. Miss Cecilia, hello, ma'am. And Mr. Ron, how are you guys tonight? It's good to see you guys here tonight. Thanks for dropping in. For anybody that got the link, you're welcome to drop in, and drop up there if you want to. And if anybody else is interested in going on panel up there, you're more than welcome to. Just let me know. I'll get you the link, and we can pop up there and have a conversation about whatever you'd like to talk about. Yes, once again, I'll throw that up there on the screen for my brother Pennywise. Congratulations, Mr. Pennywise, on getting engaged. He found himself Miss Right. And she's got to be right some way to handle his butt, because he's a feisty one. That's a good dude. That's my brother. Tell you what, right there, that man, if you're good to him, he's good to you, and he will have your back in the line of fire, right there on the front line before anybody else. Pennywise is a good dude, 100%. Couldn't ask for one of a better friend. I got a good group of friends, and I'm very proud of that. Alright, let's see here. Guys, give me one more moment. I apologize again. I don't mean to be disrespectful. There he is. Mr. Pennywise. Alright, guys. Sorry about that once again. My apologies. So, how's everybody doing tonight? What's going on in your lives? Welcome back, Mr. St. Peter. How are you, sir? Thanks for dropping in. Much appreciated. Yeah, like I said, guys, I was just kind of sitting here by myself, bored as shit, and I'm like, well, what the hell? Might as well see what's going on in the world out there with YouTube. Yes, Mr. Pennywise is now a taken man. Sorry, ladies. Too late. Um, you're welcome to jump up here, sir. Uh, I don't know how many. Let me see how many mods I have in here right now. Pennywise. Um, I'm surprised that Tyler's not here or Lazy. Where is Lazy? Well, I'll tell you what. I can throw the link up there, and I'll just deal with it tonight. It's no big deal. I'll figure it out. But Ace, there you are. There's my man. What's up, brother? There's one of my mods. All right, I'm gonna drop the link in the box tonight, guys. For Mr. St. Peter, so he can come up and talk. And just kind of watch the trolls if you don't mind. I mean, I think you guys do a great job to begin with, so appreciate it, sirs. Hold on a second, Steven. Give me one moment, please. This isn't normally what I do, guys, and I normally won't be doing this, but I guess it won't hurt for tonight. How we doing, Vampire Stoner? Thanks for stopping in. Alright. There you go. Down at the bottom of the chat bar, Mr. St. Peter. Go ahead and click on that, and I will bring you up. Besides that, no, I'm okay. I'm just bored. Hey, Robin, how are you tonight? Oh, okay. Come on up, sir. Hey, brother, how you doing tonight?
I can't hear you. You're so low.
Can you hear me now?
Nope.
Let me.
I might have to re-enter. Send it to me in the Twitter chat.
Okay. No problem. Give me a moment, guys. I'll be right back. I'm still here. I just got to go drop something in a DM real quick. And no, I'm not depressed or anything like that. I'm just bored tonight, so.
Hey, how's it going?
How you doing, buddy?
I'm good, Diego.
Good to hear, bro.
Yeah.
Give me one moment here. I gotta do something in our Twitter real quick.
Can
you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you. How do I sound? Do I sound okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just give me one moment.
Yep. I'll just talk to the chat.
No
Hey,
problem.
Pennywise. What's up, Pennywise? The Danger Clown and Ron A. and
He should
Robin
be coming
Rex.
up here in a moment.
I've always wanted to talk to him.
Yeah, he's a good dude. He really is.
He just sounds like a badass.
He is that too. I'll tell you that.
He's the baddest of the bunch, but he's cool as hell.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He'll have your back. As long as you're good to him, he'll have your back, and that's 100% positive right there.
I got a good question for him. I can't wait. I'll wait until he gets up here.
Just a moment here.
I'm really wound up. I've been busy. Let me tell you, I've been busy.
Oh, I get it. I get it. Give me 1 second, guys.
Okay. Yep.
Just having a little technical problem with my my phone. Sorry.
I always have a technical problem. What are you talking about?
That's what technology's all about, ain't it, brother?
Yeah, I look at the manual and then I gotta read it. 4 or 5 times.
I think the manual gives me more problems than just figuring it out on my own.
The goddamn thing is in Chinese.
Yeah. Yeah, they put everything in every other language except
Yeah,
English anymore.
and I love tech support. I'm like, first
Yeah.
of all, can't I talk to somebody that's got an American accent just for once? I mean, I did do tech support when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
I hated that job. Man, did I hate that job. I worked for a bank, right? And I
Right.
worked at a corporate office, and the guy that was my boss, I only lasted a month, and this is why, because the guy had a problem with women. He always used to be sexual with them and stuff.
Gotcha.
And he one day he put his hand down a woman's shirt, and I saw this, and I literally took him right by the scruff of the neck, and I threw him against the wall and I punched him.
Yeah, that ain't cool at all.
So I punched him, and I got fired that day. Hey, it's Pennywise right there.
There
There
it
he is.
is. Hold on a minute, guys. Let me fix my audio. See if this works.
Okay,
Let me know if this sounds any better or worse.
okay.
All right. Can you hear me, Pennywise?
He left.
Oh, okay.
Oops.
How do you? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly.
Okay. Is it any better than it was, or does it sound the same?
Um, it sounds okay to me. It sounds clear. Well, there's a little static, but it's not that bad. You sound. Oh, there he is.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes, we
sir.
can hear
Loud
you.
and clear. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. I had to come in like 3 fucking times.
Oh yeah. Sometimes the StreamYard shit don't work that well. So
So I think we've met previous times, a few times there, Pennywise. I'm not sure. I'm Steve. I'm from Maine. We're both New Englanders. Wait, you're from Rhode Island, right?
Yes.
Okay. Nice to finally meet you. I think. But
Nice to meet you too. I don't know.
I'm from Maine.
All right. So you drink a lot of Poland Springs water?
I all. Hey, water's good for you, right?
hey, college thing.
What's your screen name? It ain't just Steven, is it?
Well, I used to do YouTube at one point.
Be right back, guys.
Okay. Stephen St. Peter Jr.
Okay, I think I've seen you. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if you're into this or not, but I'm into electric cars, and I have a Facebook group called Electric/Solar for Bucksport, Maine. After I left YouTube, I was like, I'm going to start doing something that I've been wanting to do for years and years and years, right? Because I've always loved electric cars since I was 8. And, well, I started that.
Like a Prius?
Well, no, like Teslas and stuff like that.
Oh, all right.
So I have almost 600 people on my group.
Yeah, I like polluting the environment, so I drive like a diesel.
Yeah, it's not for everybody, right?
I'm just busting your balls. I drive a Volvo.
Oh, you drive a Volvo?
I drive a Volvo. Yeah, I never just had to. I don't know. It never just crossed my mind to get an electric car. I mean, you're still polluting the environment when you're making electricity to charge the electric car.
But
hey, Bronx, thanks for coming in, hon.
I've got to. If you ever feel like joining my group to learn more information about electric cars, I've been in 32 electric cars now, and I've helped 60 people get into electric cars. It's been insane this past year. From the beginning of my group, it was at 1%, right? When I first started it.
Hey, Nanya, thanks for stopping in, hon. And I appreciate the message you left me.
Oh, Nanya. Hey. So
From
now
Massachusetts, another one that's up there, huh?
Wow. So I've got about 6% interest in electric vehicles in the state. So it's been just like nuts. I'm not even kidding you. So, hey, Pennywise.
Yes.
I've got a question for you.
I might have an answer.
Okay. Do you know Kung Fu?
Do I know Kung Fu?
Yeah.
No, I don't fucking know karate or Kung Fu.
So I know tofu and chop suey. So
I just don't come at you with my fists.
Good.
That's fucking penny fu.
Penny fu.
Penny Pooh. That's
I, it's just a joke that I've known for years and years. So I know I'm a little odd, Pennywise.
Hey, Robin, thanks for coming in, hon. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you. I'm just welcoming people as they come in.
Okay. College kid, Miss Amy, Robin Lurks. What's up, guys? So, how are things, Pennywise and Dago?
I'm good. I'm just bored as shit tonight. So rather than sit here and stare at the wall and watch TV again, because I'm really getting tired of doing that, I decided I'd do this and talk to some peeps for a while. That's all.
So you know how
my girl's at work.
Oh yeah, there you go.
So I was sitting around and said, "All right, I'll jump on."
Yeah.
I didn't know we were going to talk about electric cars and fucking karate, but
well, no, but you know how I was guessing all the names of different people on different shows yesterday? Yeah. Would you like to test my knowledge of like 80s and 90s?
Well, you were pretty good last night when you were in here naming off a bunch of shit we were trying to figure out, and every time we say
that's
something,
who you are. You are the one.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah, he was dropping names left and right last night. We were trying to figure shit out, and it was ding, 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 one after another. As soon as we'd say something, there's Wrath. What's up, Wrath?
Hey, Mr. I am Wrath.
Okay, Pennywise. There's a question for you. Hold on a second, Steven.
Yep, go ahead.
Wrath wants to know: full bush, bald, or trimmed?
I am full bush. I have not let my woman touch her bush since May of last year.
Oh my God! I knew you were going to say
that fucking thing is going to be a garden before I stick my fucking pole in it or tongue.
Well, there you go. There's your answer, Wrath.
I don't give a fuck. I was curious. I was just bored.
Yeah.
But yeah, fuck that. She doesn't mind either.
No.
I don't like looking at a woman that looks like a fucking 12-year-old. I don't like that shit.
Yeah, that's always been kind of an issue for me too. At some point,
grow that shit the fuck out and look like a real woman.
What's up, Rustless Fire and Linda? How are you guys tonight? Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. So now that we got that out of the way, Wrath, thanks for throwing that out there. That's all the ladies in the room should be good and comfortable with that now. Rachel don't care. We know that she's laughing her ass off right now, but my guy has to be shaved. Okay. Well, I mean,
I've never shaved my dick.
I mean, I've trimmed myself, because it is what it is. But I don't shave down like that's too much itchy bullshit. I ain't dealing with that.
Yeah,
so I don't give a fuck if I'm fucking my girl and we get stuck together like Velcro. You know what I mean? Like we are both on the same page.
Yep. Yeah. Robin Lurk said Penny likes his woman to have a 70s vibe.
Oh, I was born in the 70s, grew up in the 80s. All the porn I used to watch as a kid. You know what I mean? You had to fucking, it was like Welcome to the Jungle.
Well, back then in the 70s, sometimes you couldn't tell if it was a male or a female because you could so much damn fuzz down there. There was no way to tell. I mean, with some of them. Now, if it was John Holmes, there was a difference there, but
Well, that guy had a fucking like 13-inch cock.
Yeah, it was kind of frightening, actually.
My dick's big enough you can tell if I'm a fucking male or female.
Well, you say that, Pennywise, and I'm just a disappointment in the man department.
Never a dull moment. Never a dull moment.
I need a Hubble telescope just to see the damn thing.
That's pretty small.
Well, because I was born a preemie. I have cerebral palsy, so I was born 2 months premature.
Gotcha.
So, yeah. So.
Oh, that's a different story. I mean, I was born blessed.
Rachel. Okay, Rachel. Rachel's, yeah, gotta love Rachel. This is why we love Rachel, because Rachel doesn't care. So now she put it on there, elongated clitoris.
Elongated? What do you mean? Big like labia? Like
yeah. Well, when the clitorises look like a little baby dick,
Nah. I like a little knob.
Yeah, right.
You pull the hood back and you just fucking go at it counterclockwise with your fucking tongue and.
No problem, Robin. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't. Some people get upset when you don't call them by their full name. I've been yelled at for that, so no problem. We'll do that. So moving on.
This turned into like a fucking.
It sure has, hasn't it?
No. It's a collection of.
It's always fun here, guys. There's never a dull moment at any time whatsoever.
But I like the fucking bush.
Well, hey. Wait.
Fuck yeah.
What did Nanya say? I feel like a senior citizen. I'm a 50s kid. Well, you're not that far. I'm 47, Nanya. I think Penny's a year younger than me.
Yeah, I'm 46.
46. Let's
Oh,
see.
wow.
What the hell? Popper, he's 44. Rachel's a baby, though. She's a young one.
Yeah, she is.
She's only
34,
23.
I'm going to be 46 in October, so.
Yeah, we're mid 70s people, so you're not too far off, hon. No worries whatsoever. Sanitizer. Yeah, Rachel, there you go.
Yeah.
So, what were we going with?
You better put that sanitizer in your ears, honey.
Uh-huh.
Where's
Normally it
Forfeit,
doesn't
right?
get this racy this fast, but hey, whatever.
Hey, I'm on here. What do you fucking expect?
Nothing wrong with that. So you're Mr. Information, huh, Steven?
Yes. I have like a photographic memory of stuff.
Okay. So what's your specialty? Music, movies, what?
Movies and TV shows.
Okay. Does it matter what decade or what?
Early 80s to 90s.
All right, guys, you heard that. Now you guys start throwing some questions out there for this guy and see if he can answer them.
All right. So like what's the entire cast of what show or
Shit, really?
Yeah. I can name off names.
All right. I'm like, let me find a hard one then. Let's okay. Well, this probably ain't that hard, but who was the
Semi-hard.
who was the cast of the A-Team?
Oh, George Papard, B.A. Baracus, Mr. T, I pity the fool, Dirk Benedict, and Dwight Schultz. And the first season, Amy Adams was played by Melinda Colea. And then there was an Amy. And then in the last season, they had a young guy with a ponytail. I forgot his name. But I know the guy from Men from U.N.C.L.E. was on that show.
Murdoch?
No, it wasn't Murdoch. Well, Murdoch was Dwight Schultz.
Oh, well then.
Remember that show, Airwolf?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's one.
Oh yeah, not Dirk Benedict. Jan Michael Vincent. Yeah. And Barry Van Dyke was the main star after the fourth season. So there was a guy with the eye patch. I forgot his name, but the guy that was on SpongeBob. The guy. God damn it, Steve! Come on, wake up! I could see his face.
It wasn't Ernest Borgnine, right?
Yes, it was Ernest Borgnine.
It is Ernest Borgnine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty good, dude. How about here's one. How about the cast of 8 is Enough?
8 is Enough. Dick Van Patten, Adam Rich. Who else? The guy Willie Ames. Trying to think of who else was in that, but they had several reunion movies.
Wow. Okay. Anybody else
this
got
is
anything?
probably a really easy one. Name the both character names and the original names of every Golden Girl.
Okay.
And after that, you have to name the show that was a spinoff.
Mm-hmm.
That was Empty Nest. I know that one.
No, it was called Golden Palace.
Oh yeah, well that's right, Golden Palace.
Wait a minute, I didn't even fucking know that.
You didn't know that? Cheech Marin was on that.
Empty Nest was the one that came with Richard Mulligan, right?
Yeah, Richard Mulligan. And the dog Dreyfus.
Well, Rath said you have to name the full cast, including all the extras.
Yeah, extras.
That
all
being
right, so
15.
Golden Girls. All right, here we go. B. Arthur as Dorothy, Estelle Getty as Sophia,
Yeah.
Rue McClanahan. I forgot who she played. Betty White, God rest her soul. Blanche, yes. And then Rose.
Betty White was not Blanche.
Yeah, I know. She was Rose, right?
No, yeah. He
Yeah.
said Rue McClanahan, and then he said he couldn't remember her name. But go ahead.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know even about Golden Palace.
I never heard of that.
I
Like
remember that.
when did that come out?
That was after, it was like 94, I think, with Don Cheadle and and Cheech Marin, and
They were all in this.
He was. Yeah, exactly. Cheech was in that. Yep.
No
yeah,
shit.
good old Cheech.
Were the Golden Girls still in it, or
Yeah,
One of
they
them was
were.
missing.
Right, it was Dorothy.
Yeah.
no shit? You learn
Yep,
something new every day. Damn,
yeah,
guys.
see?
Well,
It
let's
was
see.
very
I
short
had
lived.
Yes,
yeah,
it
because I never
was.
even heard of it. Damn. Let me see. Somebody up here had a question for you. Where'd it go?
Coneheads.
No, there was another one before that.
Oh,
Robin said, "Do you remember Riptide?" And I didn't either until
yes.
tonight.
Oh my God, Perry King. Who else? Joe Penny. Who
Damn,
else?
bro.
The nerd. Thom Bray.
Shit. Okay then.
Your fucking brain's like a filing cabinet.
I guess
I
so.
know.
Holy shit. I mean, some people in here probably don't even know who the fuck we're even talking about with some of these shows.
Fucking
Strike First said Coneheads, which that shouldn't be hard.
Oh,
Name
I
the
can name all
characters.
those.
All right, so hold on here. Coneheads was with Dan Aykroyd and Jane Curtin.
Chris Farley.
Chris Farley, yep. And I can't
Uh,
remember any of the other ones.
I think Rob Schneider was in there
David Spade
somewhere.
was in it.
David
Yep.
Spade.
That's right.
I don't remember the name that.
The one guy, Phil Hartman.
Yep, Phil Hartman, God rest his soul.
Didn't his wife shoot him?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, she went nuts. Or she was nuts, I'm sorry. Who the hell else was in that movie? I can't remember. There's a few. There was a black guy that was in there too, and I can't think of
Was it Chris Rock?
No.
I don't think it was Chris Rock, no.
No, it was oh fuck. That's a newer, well, not newer, but for us it's newer compared to some of the shit that we've had, but
you remember that movie Moving with Richard Pryor? Had Dana Carvey in it?
Maybe.
The movie Moving. It had Dana Carvey, it had Richard Pryor, it had Randy Quaid as the crazy neighbor with the lawnmower.
Oh, really? No, I don't remember
Dana
that one.
Carvey had like a split personality, and he hired him to take his car across country because they had to move to Idaho.
I got a good one, Dago. Do you remember the show Blue Thunder?
I remember that.
Blue Thunder.
That was a helicopter show. All right, so I want you to look that up, and I'm gonna name off the cast for you. So,
hold on. Give me a second here.
all right, and don't say any of the names.
No, I won't. I've never even heard of that one, Penny. I don't know what the hell. Shit. Okay, hold on. Give me a second here. It sounds like a cop show, but
it was.
What year was that, Steven? Like in the 80s?
Yeah, in the 80s.
Was it a movie or a show?
It was also a movie and a show.
Well, I got the movie popped up, but not the TV show.
Look up for the TV show because.
All right, hold on. I think I do remember the movie. It had Roy Schneider in it. Or the same guy that was in Jaws, I think.
Right. Yeah.
All right, let me try this again. Blue Thunder TV series.
IMDb can be your best friend.
That's where it goes to, yeah.
And I'm not looking at the screen or anything. I'm doing this by memory.
I trust you. Let's see here. Oh. Okay, let's see. IMDb. Okay, how many seasons did you have?
I think it had 2. But
No. Oh, yeah, no.
One.
It had one.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Blue Thunder. Really? Okay, go ahead.
James Ferrantino, Bubba Smith, Dana Carvey. Am I doing good so far?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I don't remember any of the other cast, but that's
you got. That I remember. You got 3 of the main characters. Looks like there is also Sandy McPeak.
Yep.
Kelly Preston. I did not know that.
Okay.
Ann Cooper. And Dick Butkus.
Yep, Dick Butkus. Yes, that's right. I just remembered that now.
A couple football players.
I didn't know Bubba Smith was on the Steelers, and Dick Butkus was a coach for the Bears. So
the Bears, yeah.
The Bears.
Actually, Dick Butkus also played for the Chargers. I think it was way back when. I think. And the original release date for that was April 16th of 1984. I didn't even think Dana Carvey was like out by then.
He's been around for a long time.
I'm guessing. I didn't realize that. Shit, that was a good
So it
one.
wasn't like Jim Carrey. He was in movies like what
Yeah, oh
was it?
yeah.
Once
Oh, yeah.
Bitten or something like that. It was like an '80s movie.
Yep. Yeah, that came out in 1984.
That was the year that I moved to this town, actually. Believe
Hey,
it or
Morty,
not.
welcome, hon. Thanks for being here.
Morticia.
Mikhail. Okay,
Hey,
here's another one.
Pocahontas.
Yeah. All right, so let's see. Ron had a question for you, sir.
Okay, Ron.
Actually, two and one, and it was Mikhail's Navy
Okay.
and the Dirty Dozen.
There's two
Okay.
McHale's Navy. There's the show and there's the movie with
Yep.
the dude from Frasier.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been Kelsey Grammer. In
Yep.
That one.
That was the newer version of it, and then the TV show was back from the 70s, I believe, wasn't it?
No, 60s.
Or the 60s.
So Ernest Borgnine was in that series, I believe.
In Mikhail's or in the Dirty Dozen?
No, in McHale's Navy.
Okay. Gotcha.
And that's the only one that I can remember.
You know what I can't remember? You might know this if you know a lot about movies. There was a movie with Ernest Borgnine, and I think it was Ernest Borgnine, and he was on a train, and it was the hobo who tried to get on, and he fought him. Like, was like the guy called himself like A number one. I'll have to look it up.
That one sounds.
I don't know.
That movie was like it's really old. But Ernest Borgnine was on the one of the people on the train, and the guy he was like a hobo. I don't know if it was what's the guy's name that made the fucking salad dressing? Paul Newman.
Paul Newman, yeah.
Him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Who remembers the Apple Dumpling Game?
Oh, I do.
I remember watching that.
Yeah, that was I believe that's a Disney movie that had
Bill Bixby, Tim Conway, Don Knotts.
Yeah, I miss Tim Conway. Tim Conway and Harvey Korman.
Yeah. Do you remember Dwarf on Golf?
I do.
Yes, I do.
That was fucking hilarious.
I actually used to do that. My parents, when I was a kid, I used to watch that shit all the time, and I would throw a blanket down, put my legs on. I'd get down on my knees, and I'd do that shit to entertain my parents when I was like 12 years old. They thought it was hilarious. That was great, though. It really was.
Me and my cousin Michael were watching Benny Hill one day, and he used a bra as a fucking slingshot.
Yeah.
And we went in my mom's room, took one of her bras out and tried it. And she's like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah, Benny Hill was a trip.
He was.
That was a show that I think when I was a kid, it would come on like midnight, and I was never allowed to watch it, and I never understood why, but I snuck and caught a couple scenes of it one time, and I said, okay, I see why a little bit.
I still remember the theme music. It was like, yep.
And it was all in fast motion. They're running all over the place doing shit, right? So John Suggs, what's up, brother? Welcome. He said, do Punky Brewster.
Wouldn't you like to know? I used to love that. I have still the biggest crush on Soleil Moon Frye.
Well, she ended up being a porn star after she got out of there for a while. And
did she?
Oh, yeah.
No,
I'll have to look that shit up.
That's why I read a story somewhere saying that she did, and she was very, very big busted, and then had to have some kind of a surgery and all sorts of stuff. So
George Gaynor played Henry Warrelmont. That was the guy from Police Academy. Sherry Johnson. I believe Ricky Schroeder, before he got Silver Spoons, was on there. Do you remember Silver Spoons, guys?
I think that was out before Punky Brewster.
Yeah, I remember. I watched Silver Spoons. Yeah.
I used to love Erin Gray on that.
So did I.
And then she was on Buck Rogers before that.
Buck Rogers in the 21st century.
Yeah, I remember that show. Me and my dad and my brother used to watch it all the time.
I used to have the massive crush on the girl Seven from Blossom.
Oh, Jenna Van Oy.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were
the girl from Blossom, the lead character, Blossom, she's like super intelligent.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, she is.
She actually, when she got out of acting, she went back to college and became a PhD in something. I can't remember what the hell it was.
Physiology and biology.
Yeah, she's a physicist or some shit like that. And she's got a new TV show out now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
she's stupid. What the fuck is her name?
Mayim Bialik.
That's it. Yeah. She's done a little bit of both ends of the spectrum, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
I used to watch The
Uh,
Wonder Years. I love that show.
yes.
That was one of my all time favorite shows as a kid. I loved that. And
Yep.
there was
I
another
used to
one
love
too.
Winnie.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
I think we
Yeah.
all did, dude. I think
She's
we all
still
did.
she's still hot, man. I
She
don't
looks
care.
exactly the same.
Yes, she does.
Exactly the same.
Oh my God.
It
There was
was
another
Winnie, Paul not Paul.
uh,
Fred
Yeah. Fred
Savage.
Fred
Savage.
Savage, yeah.
Yeah.
And that guy George.
The
shit.
father.
Yeah.
Oh
And then
yeah.
his brother.
Dan Lauria. And then,
Or that's it, Dan Lauria. Sorry. No, there was another show that was out around the same time, I think. That Wonder Years was out. 'Cause I
Doogie
remember
Howser.
I liked the girl that played the sister, and then there was
Oh,
the-
Life Goes On.
is that the one that had the Corky?
Yes.
Yes, that show. I liked that show too. He
Kelly,
had Down syndrome,
Yep.
and yeah, that was a great show too.
So Kelly Martin was the sister, and then
Yep.
Tracy
Yep.
Needham and Oblati, Oblata.
Yeah, that
come
was the
on,
theme song
come
for it.
on.
Damn,
I used to love watching that show.
that was a good one. It was good. It taught a lot of life lessons and stuff like
Yes,
that.
it
It's
did.
pretty good.
So, do you remember the new Lassie?
No,
That was like back in the late '80s with Christopher Stone, Dee Wallace Stone, who I still think she was hot.
oh yeah, Close Encounters of the Third Kind. I remember her in that. Yeah.
Whew.
Wait, college. You saying the original is on Hulu? Which original, the Wonder Years or Life Goes On? Because I rewatched the Wonder Years. Like
I was gonna say, I think The Wonder Years is on Hulu because I have
Yeah.
Hulu.
I watched that like last summer, the whole thing again.
Oh my God.
I think we all related to that show back in the day.
Yeah.
That's probably why we liked it so much.
And then they've got the reboot. There's a
There's a
reboot. Of the
reboot?
one, yes. I don't think it lasted that long either.
I'm sure it didn't, because you can't mess with that show. It's got to be the way it is, and that's all there is.
Well, it was a different family and stuff like that. It was.
Oh
It
yeah.
was
No
a weird
way.
show.
Nope.
Now-
Fred Savage is Fred Savage. There's no two ways about him and his brother. No way.
Well, now they're making that '90s show with Red and Kitty and stuff like that.
Those don't work, because they tried to do that '80s show when
I remember that.
when they did. That's what we were just talking about, John. Is the Wonder Years remake? I have no urge to see that whatsoever.
Yeah.
I'm tired of all these remakes that they're fucking everything up with when they make them.
Yeah.
The last Fred Savage movie I watched, I have it on DVD, was The Wizard.
Yes.
The
with
Nintendo movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that. The last movie I seen with him in it was the Austin Powers movie where he was
The
Mole,
mole.
mole.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
I remember that.
It's a Mexican family for the Wonder Years. Huh? Yeah, I have no urge to see that whatsoever, John. I'm sorry. That's crazy.
Mole, 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 mole.
That was funny as shit, though.
They just did a commercial for the Super Bowl. Did you see that?
Yeah, they did.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
they did.
Mike
Yep.
Myers and shit. He hasn't been around at all.
No,
Yeah, I know.
he was.
But they
He
had
was hilarious.
Mike Myers, Seth Green. They had the fucking Scott.
Yeah, we had
Lady.
whatever her name was. I can't remember her damn name.
Mindy Sterling.
Yeah. I mean, I couldn't remember her name on the movie, but yeah.
I got a thing for her. She was pretty cute in her younger years.
Really?
She still is. She's pretty cute.
Rob Lowe was in that movie too, I think. He played number 2, didn't he?
Yes, number 2.
Yes, number 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
So was Robert
People used
Wagner.
to say that shit to me all the time when I was younger, when that movie came out.
Mhm.
And I'd ask something, and like my friends would bust my balls, and they'd be like, "How about no, Scott?"
How about Neo?
Scotty No.
Obviously, Scott's my
Scotty
first
No.
name.
Yeah, those were. Mike Myers was a fucking trip. He did.
Scotty
He
down.
did the fat bastard character.
He did about that.
Yeah, White Isaac.
Yeah, pretty much.
I can't stop eating.
Nobody's got any more questions for Mr. Steven, huh? I could probably think of a few. How about the cast of Dallas? The original
Oh my
Dallas.
God. the original. Larry Hagman, Patrick Duffy, Victoria Principal. Who else? I could see her, the cute blonde, Charlotte, whatever her name was. I know Ken Kirchhoff was on there.
Yeah.
Who else? Sasha Mitchell was on there. He went on to be on Step by Step with Patrick Duffy. Who else?
What are you talking about, Morticia?
Hey, I'll fire off like 3 in a row.
All right, go for it.
All right. Gilligan's Island.
Alan Hale Jr., Bob Denver, Tina Louise, Don Wells, Russell Johnson, Jim Backus, Rebecca Schaefer.
Happy Days.
Henry Winkler, Ron Howard, Marion Ross, Tom Bosley, Aaron Moran, Scott Baio.
Who played Arnold, the Asian version?
Oh, Pat Morita.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say that. How about The Love Boat?
Oh, God. Ted Lange. Who else? The doctor. I forgot his name. I can see him with the glasses. Come on. Really, Steve. Gavin McLeod, who was also on Mary Tyler Moore.
He played the captain, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
How about Fantasy Island?
I was just getting ready to say that one. Boss, the plane.
The plane.
Welcome to Fantasy Island.
Yeah, Rikato Montalban. Forgot the midget's name. It's like Ito or something like that.
Everybody in the chat's like, who the fuck are they talking about?
I don't think anybody ever knew who the fuck Tattoo was, but
Tattoo, yes, that's what it was.
And then those are pretty good ones, Benny. Hey, Broken, welcome. What's up? Who was it that just said the cast of Roseanne? That's pretty easy.
Okay. John Goodman, Roseanne Barr, Lacey Gorison, Sarah Gilbert. I had a thing for her too. Who else?
Yes, ma'am, I do, and I love you. Morticia, by the way, not for you guys. Just what she said. I never did know the son's name. Whatever his name was on the
Daniel something.
What the hell was his name on the show again?
Daniel Fishman. DJ.
DJ, that's it. Yeah.
And then a young Johnny Galecki was on there.
Oh yeah, he was on a lot of shit though.
Yeah, it was
one of the most popular sitcoms in history. MASH.
Yes.
Oh yeah, there's somebody threw that in the chat too.
Okay. Did they?
Yeah. The new lady that popped in here. Where'd she go? Okay.
Then you got Cheers.
Yeah.
Yep. Cheers. All right. So Cheers. Ted Danson, Woody Harrelson, Rhea Perlman, Shelley Long, Kirstie Alley.
I had a thing for Kirstie Alley at one time.
James Wendt.
Yeah.
James Wendt.
Yep.
George Wendt.
Yeah, George Wendt.
Yeah.
Hey, happy welcome, man.
John Massenberger.
Nom.
Yeah, no. Kelsey Grammer was on that before he was on Frasier.
I didn't like him on there, though.
And B.B. Nurwith.
So many good actors came from that show.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
Absolutely. That was a great show. MASH was shit. I wonder if I know there was Alan Alda. Oh shit.
Is that the guy who always tried to like get out of the fucking army?
No, that was Klinger.
Klinger.
Oh, Klinger. Okay.
Jamie Farr. Yeah. So, all right, the cast of MASH. All right. So the original, the film. Donald Sutherland, Sally Kellerman, Gary Burghoff. Yep. He went on to be on the TV show MASH from the movie. Yep. He was a very talented actor, by the way.
Yeah.
He did a dramatic movie back in the early 90s.
Happy said McLean Stevenson.
Harry Morgan, who replaced McLean.
Colonel Potter.
Potter.
Yeah,
Yep. Jamie Farr, Loretta Swift,
I loved
Frank.
her.
Yeah.
Frank Burn.
Uh,
Who? How many seasons did MASH run? I wonder.
10, I think,
It was
maybe
on for a
11.
long damn time.
Yeah.
One of
It,
that last episode was like one of the most watched TV
yes, it
shows in
was.
history.
Yeah, I remember the finale. My parents like locked down the whole house for that one because they were like,
Yep.
Morticia said, "Let's play Family Feud."
Oh.
Okay.
Family
Um,
Feud. How do we do that one, hon?
Ask Morticia who is the main character in Knight Rider. Don't say anything, Steven.
Morticia, who is the main character on Knight Rider?
She probably, you fucking dick. I know she knows it.
I had that Vampire Stone here. I had ColecoVision. Cubert.
Or at least,
Well,
what was the name of the car?
the name of the car in Knight Rider, Morticia. I had that as a toy.
I did too. I had the Hardy Boys too. The action figures.
I was talking about them last night. That was one of my favorite TV shows ever.
I used
My
to have
jam
the,
growing up was the fucking Dukes of Hazzard.
Oh yeah, I love that show too.
I love it. Now,
Robin Oh no! Morticia's supposed to answer it. Don't look at the answer.
Yeah. But I remember Dukes of Hazzard. I went and I met Roscoe and Daisy in 1987. I don't know where it is, but I have a Polaroid of James Best and Catherine Bach. I still have a big crush on Catherine Bach.
Everybody loved her.
Oh.
We have a group here and where I live at. It's called the Northeast Ohio Dukes. And
cool.
They have like 5 or 6 General Lee cars. They do like they do a show. They go around the country doing a show where they'll jump the car and they do the whole scene where they have like the police cruiser chasing them. They got Uncle Jesse's truck. They got Cooter's tow truck. They got Daisy's Jeep. And they do this whole thing where they drive through this. They usually do it at out here, at least they do it at the fairgrounds. And they'll set this whole thing up, and they do the jump with the car, and the cruiser will jump behind them, and the guys look nothing like the Dukes by any means. One guy that drives the car is like 250 pounds, bald headed, and all that stuff. But they have all the vehicles. It's pretty cool.
What was the guy's name who paid Boss Hogg? He had like an odd name.
It was Sorrel Brook.
That was his name?
Yes, Sorrel Brook.
Yeah,
that's a weird name. You're right. The Fall Guy.
The Fall Guy was with.
I remember that Fall Guy.
Lee Majors. And
Heather Locklear.
Yep. No, not Heather Locklear. Heather Thomas.
Heather Thomas. I always get those two mixed up.
Remember Real American Hero?
Yep.
Yes.
With,
I love that show.
William Cat.
What was it? His weakness was red, right, or something?
Yep.
Yeah, because that was the color of his suit too, wasn't it?
Yep. So
it was a weird show.
Yeah, it was.
William Cat, Robert Culp, and Connie Salka, who I still think's hot.
William Cat did the a set of movies I liked. One of them actually, it was called House. It was a horror movie with Richard Mall.
I think I remember that. Maybe.
Richard.
Oh
Mall
yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. They had House 2, yeah.
And then, Morticia says Pamela Anderson. Ta-da.
For what?
She was okay till she hooked up with Tommy Lee, and then she ended up. She's got some kind of hepatitis or some shit now.
Yeah.
Yeah. After she got fucking attacked by his 12-inch dick.
Yeah. What's that called? There was a shooting at a church in Sacramento just a bit. I'm sorry to hear that. That's horrible.
I'll be back in a second.
Oh, wow.
Yes, sir. How you doing, Dixon? Nice to see you tonight. I thought Heather Thomas went to Bucksport and was married to Brian.
Huh? Well, I live in Bucksport.
Okay.
Yeah. It's weird.
Bull from Night Court. Yeah, that's who that's Richard Mall. That's right, Robin.
Yeah, Richard Mall. I'll be Katie.
And wasn't the girl that was on there, let's see, Vampire Stoner says, did you know that they have Physical mods for the Commodore 64 to where you can use internet on it on the Commodore 64 OS and not a homebrew. You get the board to connect to the Ethernet and use. I have no clue that they even the Commodore 64 like that was shit. I didn't even think those are still usable. That's crazy, dude. Um, okay, Morty. Um, hey, Steve, how are you tonight?
Oh, me? Oh, I'm good.
No, Steve Mahomes. You just jumped
Oh,
in. I'm
oh,
just
oh,
welcoming
I'm
him.
sorry.
But you're
I'm
okay.
sorry
You're
about that.
okay.
Apologize. Yeah.
Yeah, that is what happened to her college. She got all weird now. Turned into a real big conspiracy theorist. It's kind of crazy. That's the
Yeah.
same shit that happened to Jim Carrey's gotten strange, and I'll tell you one that really lost his marbles was the hell was his name? Randy Quaid. He
Yeah,
ended
Randy Quinn.
he ended
Yeah.
up like losing a grip on reality and took off hiding from the government and all sorts of crazy shit.
Yep, I remember that.
Welcome, Kat. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you. So you definitely have some TV knowledge there, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, do you remember when they had the oh, what was it? It was like these like binoculars, but they used to have like these slides that you would put in there, right? And
Viewfinders.
I used to have those
You did
as a
too.
kid. I used to
I
have the
actually I have one still that have I have slides for
oh,
that from they're Disney slides from the 1950s that I have to go in this. It's an old one, and I have it sitting off to the because I collect toys and crap like that.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I remember I had the Dukes of Hazard ones. I had some of the cartoon ones. I would love to get some of those.
Let's see,
I
Dixon Cider. Dixon Cider. Yeah, that's funny. Can somebody check that to see if that's a troll for me, please?
Yeah, I don't want to dox one of my friends. She's a wonderful young lady.
I thought Heather Thomas was okay. I got you.
Yeah, don't because
Yeah,
yeah,
somebody get rid of that for me.
yeah,
That's doxing somebody.
yeah. Her husband's in Iraq still. He's still kind of like he's on the verge of coming back home, and I don't want her
No, I
husband
get
to.
it. Are you in here, Ace, or Morty just left? Where's everybody else at? Penny's gone. Happy,
I'm here. I had to go to the
oh.
bathroom.
There's somebody down here that needs to
Yeah,
get removed. It's Dixon Cider. You get it
yeah.
right. He's trying to dox somebody. He or
That
she, whoever it is.
that I know. Her husband is getting ready to come back to America from Iraq, so.
There's a couple at the top too. I think Penny, if you're doing it.
I'm not. I don't see the chat. I'm just sitting here. I had to go to. I had to take.
Oh, okay. Whoever,
Okay.
happy if you can get it then, because that's doxing somebody, and I don't support that whatsoever. So
Yeah. That's not right at all. Especially since her husband's serving our country. So
Why would they do that? What's the purpose?
I don't
I have
know.
no idea. Just ignorant.
I
Is this
don't
somebody
know.
that you know? I take it.
I have no clue who that is.
They know you somehow.
Yeah, I don't know. Uh,
Uh,
is
Sorry
Rachel in
about that.
that? That's okay.
Yes, Rachel's right there at the bottom. She just made a comment at the bottom of the chat.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I forgot she was in here. You're a mod too, Rachel.
If I'm not in the stream and stuff, and I see somebody doxing, I instantly block it. If I see somebody spamming the chat, I instantly block it.
Right.
I don't time them out. I don't even give them the fucking chance. It's like, go on.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I appreciate that, guys.
Thank you very much, Rachel.
It was the one that said the name is Dixon Cider. If you didn't see it, Rachel, as
Well,
funny as
yeah,
that
that's
is.
obviously a troll name.
Yeah, it took me. I said it 3 times before I fucking caught it, like the idiot that I am. But
That's okay.
well, it happy. It was first of all the name throws it off right away. If you're obviously smarter than I am, but they're doxing somebody that Steven in here knows. I
Yes.
guess I didn't realize that.
Isn't Lazy in here?
No, I'm surprised too. Real
Well,
surprised.
maybe he's busy.
So be it.
Oh, it's fine.
No
I'm just
problem.
saying. I thought normally he's like right there every time.
Okay. Let's see something here.
Oh, by the way, in about 20 minutes, I'll be heading off to bed.
No problem.
Yeah, because I get tired easily with my disability.
Gotcha.
But see, the good thing is I work from home, so I post a lot of different news stories and stuff like that. And then if I have anybody that wants to go test drive an electric car, then I take them right to the dealership and I give the dealership the name and they can test drive it. And so
Gotcha.
it's
Gotcha.
it's been busy for me. So
Absolutely. No problem. Thank you very much, Robin. I appreciate that. Very much so. So, what else is everybody else up tonight? Up to tonight? Sorry.
planning my breakfast for tomorrow.
Planning your breakfast, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna be making eggs and bacon with some bagels, I guess, and then I feel you, Stephen. My run issues wear me out too.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, well, my disability, I do have um, phlegm issues. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I have to clear my throat a lot. So that's why I go. I don't know if I did that earlier or not, but
No, that was the first time.
oh, okay. Sorry.
No, you're okay. I had
Well,
headphones. I was a little surprised with my headphones, but you're good
sorry.
to go. You're good. You're good.
I don't want to deafen anybody. Just
Don't worry about
imagine,
it.
just imagine going on a date. Hi, I'm Steve. Then it's
Yeah,
what
that
the fuck
probably
is
wouldn't
this?
fly over real well.
Well, I've had so much bad luck over the years with dating and stuff. You know, most women don't want to date a guy with disabilities. I actually went on a blind date with a woman once that a friend of mine set me up on. But the thing is, he didn't tell me that she was actually blind. With a woman once that a friend of mine set me up on.
She didn't see that coming.
Literally.
That
That
was
was good.
there you go. That's Pennywise for you.
Yeah. So, what was I going to say? So, we went into the restaurant, right? I didn't think anything about it. So, the waitress came out to take our order, right? This state of mind went whoosh right into the woman, thinking that she can, get up and use the bathroom. Well, the poor girl gets flung right over another table, right? I guess the girl had gotten hit pretty hard. So she went to go use the bathroom. She walked into a kitchen thinking it was the bathroom.
Hey, BBY, what's happening, brother?
Oh my God! Pow, 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 pow!
Yep, that's him.
Wow! Come on, you guys! Put me this way! Put me this way!
That's BBY.
Wow! I haven't talked to him in ages.
I'm baking a chicken pot pie. My girl gets home at 11 from
Awesome,
work,
dude.
so she wants
There
to
you
eat
go. I
when
made
she gets
chicken.
home. So I got it in the oven now.
I made homemade
So
chicken
I can
parm
feed
today.
her.
Chicken pot pie is good.
I think she deserves it. You know, to eat once a day at least before I chain her up in the basement.
Yeah.
Well, believe it or not, Pennywise, I was engaged at one time, so I know what it's like.
I've been married twice, and now I'm engaged the third. So
Wow, I've
Third
never.
time.
I'm either glutton for punishment or completely fucking stupid.
This will be the last time. You'll be good with this one.
No, I'm getting too old. I'm dying before my next divorce.
Right.
Oh, she'll kill me, one or the other.
So I've never
She'll
been
hear,
married.
honey, I made you something. It's got like fucking cyanide in it.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, my current wife said that we would never get divorced, and I said, okay, well that's good to know. She goes, no worries. She goes, I ain't going through all that shit again. She goes, I'll just kill you and bury you in the backyard. And I went, okay. I guess either way works, At least if that happens, I won't go broke on the divorce. So,
Yeah, so I've never been married, and I don't have any kids of my own. But my younger brother's been married twice, and he's got 2 kids. So I'm hoping to eventually meet the right girl. I'd like to before I'm 50, but Oh, well, I'm not obsessed with being married. I mean, but I just take my time, when it comes to stuff like that.
Yeah, it's the only way you can do it, dude. The only way
Right?
you can do it. I like eggplant too, Nunya. My
And
wife doesn't care for it as far as Parmesan goes, but
I like Parmesan.
that's what I made tonight was homemade chicken Parmesan with homemade sauce. I was cooking all fucking day long.
Wow, I use a crock pot,
Oh,
so
Morty. I would make you a pie too. Hey, she's got to eat.
yes,
When I come home and she's not working, she always has dinner on the table.
that's cool.
Always.
Who here likes a crock pot?
I use crockpot all the time.
Yeah, we do too.
Well, I use the crock pot and I use the stove and stuff like that, but I don't use the stove that much, but I use the crock pot a lot. Then I got a rice cooker, and then got a brand new toaster. It's a see-through type thing. It's pretty nice.
Okay. What's that
You-
called, Morticia? I think I might have had that, if it's what I think it is. You said it's a Greek. It's Greek,
Ooh.
and you use eggplant in it, right? Do 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 do. Can you hear me, Morty?
My girl will buy like a top round, like it's a cheap piece of steak,
Yeah.
and then she'll put potatoes and onions and carrots, and put it
Yeah.
in before we leave for work.
Like a
On
roast.
slow. When you come home, the thing melts in your mouth. And it's like a
Oh,
$6 piece of meat. You don't have to spend a lot of money to eat good.
No, you just season it right and cook it right. You can, yeah, Morty. You were talking about this Greek thing with the eggplant. I was just wondering what it was.
So Pennywise, that's my kitchen right there. If you see it,
Yeah.
got a nice kitchen island. I did the entire place. There's my stairs.
I've always liked those stairwells. Pretty cool.
Oh, was it a spiral staircase?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And then
I wouldn't want to fall down one of those fucking things, but
No,
actually, you know what? You say that, but the previous guy that was in here actually got drunk one night and actually fell down those stairs, took out half the rungs, like the side of the stairs and stuff like that. So I got to work on getting the staircase, the railings. I'm gonna put electrical tape on the railing cushion thing there, so that way there.
there you go. Is
I
that
think,
an apartment or like a condo or?
well, I call it a townhouse, but it's an efficiency apartment. But I have both floors,
Okay.
so
Well, it's just you. That's all you need, bro.
right, and I've got a nice washer and dryer upstairs. So
Oh, there you go.
I mean, the washer and dryer. I'm the only guy. I've noticed this recently. I'm the only guy that has a digital clock on a stove. Believe it or not, I'm the only guy. Yeah, there's like 4 apartments. Here we go.
yeah, and I'm a sucker. Like me and my girl, we have the same Amazon, and she'll put shit on like her wish list.
Yep.
And she put like 3 T-shirts on the other day, and I ordered all 3. They're here now waiting for her, and then I deleted them. So I don't think she's been on to look at it then. But when she comes in, I'm gonna give her the box.
I do that all the time. My wife does that too with her wish
It's
list.
like I see something she wants, and I fucking buy it for her.
Same here.
It's like, hey, baby, it's all yours.
My wife takes care of me, so I do whatever I can to. I get it.
And then she always acts so surprised. Like, pretty soon she's gonna catch on, and she's gonna
Yeah,
be like,
right.
This is what I want now.
Tamale pie, Morticia.
I've
That
never heard
sounds
of that.
good as hell.
I've never heard of tamale pie before. Sounds good though.
I'm imagining what it probably is based on what it says it is. So
She's a spoiled brat. That's what her nickname is to me. I always call her my brat.
you got to spoil somebody in your life. So
Hey, you know what? I get excited when I buy a new mop and a new bucket for my place, so I can do my floors and stuff.
hey,
I get nicknames
whatever
for
floats your
everybody.
boat, brother.
Yeah, well, I also got 3 vacuum cleaners.
3?
3. Yes, I kid you not.
What do you have, one for each room or what?
Well, technically, I have one that I use for my floors down here because they're wood floors, so I like to keep them clean. And then I
Right.
have one that's for upstairs, and then I've got one that I use for the kitchen island, which is like a dust buster.
Oh, okay.
So
Well, that makes sense.
I like my house clean.
Believe me, I know. I'm the same type of person, if not worse. I'm very anal neurotic about cleanliness for some
Oh,
reason.
so am I. I do my dishes all the time, and then I use the fabric cleaners to clean my bed and my couch out back here. So
Right.
I got it. I do it like twice a day.
I'd be a granddad. Hey, congratulations, Broken.
Wow.
Nothing better than being a granddad, I'm telling you right now. Changes everything.
My
Completely.
son's only 14, so I don't.
Well, hopefully you don't have to worry about that for a while then.
No shit. I'm just saying. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to being called a
Right.
granddad at least
Yeah.
another 4 years or 5.
Morticia's absolutely right. It is the best feeling. I don't know what I'd do without my grandkids, man. I'm telling you, it completely changes things. Completely does.
He'll probably avoid having kids just so I don't spoil them and keep spoiling his ass.
They will break you down. I'll tell you that much, Penny.
I know. He asked me the other day. He said, he's collecting belt buckles. He's like, I want these 4 belt buckles, and he sent me links to them. I'm like, yeah, I get the hint. So what I do, I went out and bought them and had them directly shipped to the house, like his
There you
house.
go.
I'm like, okay, fuck it. He knows how to pull my fucking strings.
Yep, that's what they do.
You little son of a. But whatever. I'd like to see a smile on his face.
That's what it's all about, man. Absolutely. Yeah, I remember when my first grandchild was born. The first time I held him, I didn't know. Something changed immediately. It was ridiculous. I can't even explain it. I got 6 of them now.
Wow.
I remember the first time I held my son. He was born via C-section, and they took him out, and I was almost like passing out because I was seeing my wife's innards. I held him. They cut the cord, and I was the first person. And I was like, damn.
Yep. I had the same thing happen to me with my last son. All my other kids were born naturally.
Nah, my wife, she wouldn't dilate.
This one was because he was upside down and backwards. So
breech.
They had, breech. Well, he was breech, and he was like facing the other direction or something too. Like face down or something. So they had to, and they tried to turn him. They waited, multiple times. The doctor tried to do things to get him to turn or give him time to turn, whatever. It didn't happen. So they scheduled a C-section, and it's the first one I'd ever seen. And mind you, I was a paramedic, and I've seen all sorts of shit happen like that. Okay. So I was sitting right next to her head when they did the C-section. She was awake through the whole fucking thing, which blew my mind. But, and I'm talking to her, and the nurse grabbed a hold of my arm.
They're always awake. There was probably a curtain up, right?
Yeah, there was a curtain there between her and her stomach. So
yeah,
the nurse picked up. I called her Nurse Helga because this is a big ass nurse, big blonde Swedish looking nurse. She said, "You want to see your son being born?" And I said, "Sure." She grabbed my arm and lifted me straight up off the chair, and I looked over, and my wife's intestines were sitting on the table next to her, and everything. There was just a hole, and I'm like, okay. And I sat back down because I felt completely light at that moment. And I said, well, that's good. And my wife is looking at me, talking to me, going, so how's he look? How's this? And I'm trying to
I was just going to say, my wife was trying to calm me down. She was
the
one being cut white. And
exactly.
She's like, you're turning white, Scott.
Exactly.
Like, fuck.
Yeah, I could do without ever seeing anything like that again. I can promise you that.
I'm like, I know I've been in there before, but I've never seen it there.
Yeah, you don't want to see it that way.
Well,
I even looked at the nurse. I said, they're going to put everything back in the right way, correct? She goes, yeah, they know what they're doing. I said, oh, Jesus. I know it's a dumb question, but shit.
Well, because I used to help my mom deliver kittens and birds and stuff like that because she used to breed cats and dogs and stuff like that and birds. So yeah, ugh. So
Wow. Yeah.
It was just a different. I was married before when I was 19 for like about 4 years, but we never had kids or anything like that. But
wow.
I had my son. I was in there and I saw them cut her open, and I had that curtain up, and Doc was like, "You want to hold him?" And I was
It
like,
gives you a whole different outlook on a lot of things. That's for
I
damn
was like,
sure.
"Holy shit!"
What's that Bronx that gave birth to my daughter in my mom's living room? Yeah, that's happened. I helped deliver a baby in the back of the ambulance one time. It was an interesting situation.
Wow.
Wow.
Hey, I'll
Very,
see you guys
very
later.
interesting.
I'm gonna
All
head
right,
out.
Stephen, have a good night. Thanks for jumping up here with us.
Yeah, no problem, guys. Have a good one.
You too. Alrighty then.
It's surprising how calm she was, though.
I know that's what blew my mind. I kept looking at her like, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you
No,
okay?" And
she's
she's
telling me,
going,
calm down," and they're
"That's
like
what
cutting
mine."
her
Yeah,
open.
she was like, "I'm fine. Are you okay?" And I'm like, "No, But I was trying to act like I was, the strong one because I was worried she was going to panic and stuff. But that was just nuts. I'll never forget that.
My ex was the same fucking way. She was more worried about me than herself.
Exactly. That's how my wife is. Same way. Same exact damn way. She's still like that. It pisses me off.
She's like that to this day. My ex-wife,
Yeah,
like,
that's a good
she hates
person.
the fact that I'm engaged. She's told me, like, she's like, "You're the love of my life," and but it's like,
Well, it just didn't work out, I guess. You'll have that from time to time. Sometimes people are just better as friends than they are as,
nah, I was with
in
her
a
a long, long time, so it just shit got old, but
yeah.
she wasn't
I
cheating
get
on
it.
me. I wasn't cheating on her. It wasn't like that kind of relationship,
Right.
but like we just agreed, like, whatever. But she just, I haven't been with her in 2 years.
Oh, I gotta unblock somebody. I forgot about that. Hang on a minute. I don't know who blocked him though. Give me one moment, guys. I can't multitask very well. Sorry. Oh, there he is. Must have been sleeping.
Who are we
Howdy,
looking
howdy.
for?
Popper just popped up there.
Big whopper,
Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention to what was going on.
motherfucker.
You weren't on the phone?
No, I was watching TV.
Yeah, I got tired of doing that earlier. I got bored of shit. That's the only reason why I did this. But welcome, sir.
Yeah, I got like an hour and 10 minutes before my girl gets home. Oh
Yeah.
well, before she gets out of work.
Rachel was in here. I don't know if she's still in here or not. I'm sure you probably know that already. Hold on a minute, guys. Did one of you guys? You probably didn't, but who? Do you guys know who blocked Smokey?
No clue.
I've seen the name, but I don't know who
He doesn't go
blocked
by
him.
it anymore, but he's got some kind of a. I don't fucking know.
Hey, Morty.
Morticia.
Morticia.
You better text me later. I know you've texted me a couple times, but
I don't know. Anyway,
I'll bake you a pie, Morticia.
Papa Jack cheese.
What's going on, Bronx? So what? So somebody blocked Smokey.
I guess so. Yeah. I don't know. I went in. I guess her name is Debs. Was in here the other day, and she asked me to come over to Bulldogs community, and I was like, okay. And so I went over there this morning, checking it out, just looking around, see what's going on. I guess it was after One Tooth went off on him or something, or went off on them. So anyway, I go over there and I check it out, and everything's pretty mellow, laid back, and Big G was in there, which is Smokey, and he says something about or PvP or somebody else was in there said something about me having an issue with him, and I'm like, no. And then he said something about it to me. He's like, what's your deal? Or somebody said you were running your mouth about me or something like that. And I'm like, nope, sorry, I don't really do that. Other than one other person or a few other people. But anyway, and I said, I don't know what you're talking about, And he said, well, they said this, this, and that. And I said, no, that wasn't me. And I said, I don't know what to tell you, bud, but I don't do that unless I'll tell whoever it is I have a problem with to them. And I said, yeah. So, and I said, besides this, this isn't the place to deal with this because this is somebody else's stream. I mean, either you can go live and I'll come in there and we'll talk about it, or I'll later, next time you see me live, come in and, we'll talk about it that way. So I don't know. I haven't seen Smokey in a long time, but he goes by his original name again, I guess. But, you guys don't remember me saying anything about him like that, do you?
No, like I was saying
No.
earlier, the only people
I
I
didn't
block
think
is
so.
direct guest mob members,
Right.
or
I don't.
people that totally spam the chat.
Right. And like I told him, if I had a problem, I would come directly to you and say, "Here, I have a problem. This is this and that." So I don't know, whatever.
Well, you can always unblock them, right? I mean, go into your settings and
I'll have to go into the
release them. Tina still hasn't unblocked me.
I think she probably keeps forgetting to do it.
They've been saying, there's been people popping in chat saying that, asking us what our issue with Smokey and why Smokey's blocked for a while.
Yeah, I've seen that.
How would they know he was blocked, though?
Well, he says that he's blocked, and I'm trying to. I went in and did it last time I was live, didn't I? I'd like to figure out what the hell his deal is. Hold on a minute. So I have to go under. Wait a minute. Morty told me how to do this before. I can't do it from my phone, though, because you can't get in. Or can you get into the same shit on your phone?
I don't know that. Last time I went live was so long ago. I have no idea.
Yeah, and I have no idea.
I was thinking of doing it tomorrow.
There you go.
Not sure.
I don't think I've seen you go live and
I've been live since like 2018.
Yeah, it's been a long ass time. I don't remember seeing you go live yourself.
Like, I think last time I was live, I think Billings was one of my moderators because he wasn't a dick back then.
Thanks, Morty. That's what I thought.
Yeah, Be Happy said Tina asked Brandon to unblock you last night.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, I went into her stream and I was still blocked.
Did she stream today? Because I didn't even see her pop up today. I wasn't on here a lot.
No, I don't know. It was last night. I don't know. Remember?
Let's see something.
No, next time she goes live, I'll drop a fucking thing in the chat. If not, then whatever. I don't care. I'll still watch the shit.
I'm gonna try something, guys. Hopefully I don't knock anybody off or knock anything out. But if I do, I apologize and I'll pick it back up. But I know I got to go back into. No, I can't do it. Not when I'm live. That's right. I'll do it after I'm done. No worries.
I know you. I've moderated people on my phone.
Yeah, I can do that,
but I can't moderate people. I don't know about.
I don't think you can unblock them though, because you have to go into that block list and settings, and then community, I think, and then
I don't even remember who my moderators were last time I went live, so I could have a bunch of dickheads in there that I don't like.
What's coming up now? Ta-da!
So I'm gonna have to probably go on because on my phone I can go on the YouTube app on the website version, not the app. It didn't sound right. The YouTube on the website version.
I know what you meant.
And go in and pull down.
What's the matter?
My phone just started going crazy all of a sudden.
Rachel just walked into the room.
Yeah, she's standing next to you there, boss.
Oh, hey, Rachel.
You guys holding hands?
No.
Can you smell her?
Am I here?
Yeah, you've
Yeah.
Oh
been
my
here.
gosh, don't be weird.
I said, hey, hon.
Oh, hi.
How are you?
I don't know what I'm doing.
By the way, I wanted to talk to you, Rachel.
I'm great. How are
Oh,
you?
you're in trouble.
We're good.
Me?
Can you hear me okay?
Probably.
No, you're not in trouble.
Or
I
he
can
been
hear
talking
you
shit about
perfectly
you all
fine.
night.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pull a fat ass like he pulls people up on panel and like acts like they're in trouble, and then that's why I started coming in here. It was okay, sorry. Anyway, Rachel, I did want to talk to you. I went back. I was bored this morning, and I watched. Or no, it was late last night after I did what I did. And I watched a couple of Flaccos.
Flacco.
What'd you say?
Flacco.
Yeah. Yes. By the way, that was a great performance. I loved it. It was hilarious. I love how you didn't let him talk over you or anything, and how you kept shutting everybody down, Beaker and all that. It was a great thing. But I wanted to thank you because you went in there like immediately and like dealt with the scenario with him trying to talk shit about me and his title and all that stuff. So I really wanted to just say thank you person to person to you for doing that. I really appreciate that.
Oh, you're more than welcome. No, that was the whole purpose of me going over there was
Right.
someone
No.
in your stream had said that, and I was like, oh, hell no.
Yeah, it
That
was
was
You
last
not-
night.
no, it was a
No, this was the original stream.
right.
Yeah. And you don't come after my Dago. You don't come after Penny. You don't come after my queen. You don't come after my popper.
it was really fucking
Hey,
hilarious.
I did the same thing for you.
Absolutely.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
fucking tore in
And
his
when
ass.
it comes to Flacco, I had a really good conversation with him last night. You know,
Good.
I apologize to him for calling him names because like nobody wants to be called names.
Right.
Well, he
right.
has to act normal, and he has a
Absolutely.
problem with that.
That's
But
what I
can you
said.
imagine? Could you imagine having those disabilities and the level and amount of abuse he has taken his entire life? He just wants to be accepted and he wants to be heard,
That's
and
it.
not everybody knows how to convey that
Right.
properly. And I think that he's one of those people. He's very intelligent. He
Too
speaks
intelligent.
he speaks so well, and like, you know, you ask him what he wants to do, and he wants to be a screenwriter, and he thinks a lot of this is, you know, like a McJuggernuggets skit. And you know, I can see how people who are in this shit doesn't seem like it could be real. It doesn't.
But he has to
Sometimes.
not fucking attack people when they go
Yeah.
in nice. Very
Well, and-
rarely do I go into someone's stream and act nice to them.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like, and I
Yeah.
went in there with, and if anybody seen me go in there live with him,
Mm-hmm.
I was so polite.
Beyond a normal level for you, absolutely. Yes, you were.
So maybe he thought I was going to blow up at him.
Well, that's
but
what he's used
he
to.
provoked it.
Hey,
Exactly.
Knive, thanks for
That's what
jumping
he's
in,
used
Knive.
to.
Yeah, and that's what he expected with me. And he was like, so like he was waiting, and I was like, no, we're good, dude. I invited him to come over here, you know, and I've been trying to like go at him, and I even explained to him. Me and Morty were in there one night, the night that Dis was in there, and you know, Dis had said, you know, can you, if you see people, you know, going at him about that hand thing, can you just? I said, I've already been doing that, you know, and then like Morty said, she goes, yeah, but listen, we can do that, but he has to be that way with us too, and he has to understand that you can't attack people and then expect them to not come back at you. And I told him that a couple of times, and you know, he's so used to being used and abused by Fat Ass and the rest of the wrecking crew over there, so he doesn't know how to act when people are nice to him. He thinks they're up to something. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So
Yeah, I mean,
Flacco, if
even
you're
me.
listening,
Yeah, even me. He's like, "Why are you being so nice to me?" Like, you're
exactly.
and I'm like, "Bro, because I'm not this evil human that Isaac is like for some reason." Oh, I said his name. Son of a bitch.
That's the thing. Yeah, we don't say the name.
I let it slip once tonight.
we're not bad people over here. That's the whole thing.
No.
It's that's the problem with people is we're not. We're good people, and that's those people are the ones that are not good people. So
Mhm.
I want to say something.
yes, sir.
and I'm talking to Flacco directly if he's listening. The night I blew up on you after you were making fun of Rachel, I did not once bring up your disabilities at all.
Nope.
I didn't.
I was there. I was
Lay
a
it
witness.
back. I didn't attack you for your so-called disabilities or whatever. I was attacking you because you were being an asshole.
That's it.
So that is it. So
I was the witness.
Yeah, I think that he's like, he naturally, anybody who comes in there, he's like, who are you? What do you want?
Defense,
Say it.
right?
Go ahead. Do it. Come up with something new. I don't know. I felt my conversation with him was really good. I don't know if it'll actually change anything with him, but I felt good walking. Yeah, I felt good walking away from there. I felt like I apologized for calling him names because I'm a grown ass woman.
Right.
Like, who the hell am I to be on the? It's like Isaac calling me fat, and I'm like, son of a bitch.
Well, here's the thing: is even the other
$100. I'm $100 in the hole.
Right. What are you guys doing?
We can't say that name. It's $50 every time.
Who came up with that? Who came up with that?
Me. And I'm screwed.
Well, even the night that you went over there to defend me against him, you tried to be nice to him. You tried to talk to him, but first of all, his Wi-Fi has got to be the worst Wi-Fi I've ever seen in my life.
He's always like lagging.
I mean, it's so bad. And second of
He's
all,
in the jungles of the Amazon, I swear to God.
Right. Second of all, like, especially if he's drinking, he's just like, he makes me dizzy. He's all in and back and forth from the screen and he's screaming. And I'm like, dude, you're going to blow a gasket. Calm down, And she tried multiple times, guys. I'm telling you, to calmly talk to him. And then meanwhile, she's got the idiot crew over in the fucking chat over there saying dumb shit. Beaker and dumbass and all the kiddies over there, running their 14-year-old mouths and so on and so forth. And she's shutting them down at the same time while she's handling him. And it was just like, it was good. I'll put it that way. You did a great job over there. So, and that's what I'm going to do with him from now on is I'm going to continuously try to approach him and have normal, nice conversations with him and see if it makes a difference. But I know as long as he's getting text messages from Jabba that it's going to continuously roll him back into that mode. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he taunts him and he wants him like that because he gets a kick out of it. So we'll see.
I agree.
I won't go back over there. I won't. I mean,
I get it.
Because even 2 streams after I was on there, he was talking shit about me afterwards. And I'm thinking to myself, I was nice to you. I was like, well, what do you want to talk about? You know what I mean? I wasn't attacking him.
Yeah.
Well, and the other thing is, too, is that he thinks that he has to be that way. Well, like Rachel said, he thinks this is all scripted, which in some ways I can see that. But he thinks he has to be that way for his content because he mentioned content. How many times, Rachel?
Oh, 1,000,000 times.
Right. So, I mean, this is what I think he thinks he has to do to get people to watch him. And I'm thinking to myself, dude, try just being calm and just talking to people. Cause this dude could probably tell us how to build a fucking Boeing airplane because he's so damn smart.
Yeah.
I mean, there's plenty of shit he could talk about, besides the damn drama.
Yeah. I also think that he gets just enough attention from Lord Voldemort that it kind of keeps him, it feeds that, so that's why he connects and kind of text messages and conversation and chooses Lord Voldemort's side.
Well,
that's his name.
When I went up on panel with him that night after you were there, me and Popper were over there, and I jumped up there because he wanted me to explain something. As soon as I got up on panel, his phone starts going off, and then he wasn't answering it, and he actually timed. I almost did it. He timed fat ass Lord Voldemort, whatever we're gonna call him. He's too big to be Voldemort, but anyway. And then he comes in the chat after he had came out of his timeouts, and he kept saying, "It's an emergency answer. It's an emergency answer," because he didn't have control of him at that point. You know what I mean? So. It's just so sad.
Tough
so
shit.
sad. But whatever. Moving on.
Tough shit.
No, I totally agree.
Tough shit.
I'm trying to find like a bad guy from a movie that we can call him.
That's why I go with Jabba the Hutt. But
Yeah. Is Jabba the Hutt, is that I've never seen any of those types of movies.
look
Ooh,
up
Jabba
Jabba the Hutt, and you'll see why I call. Are you still awake, Popper?
Yeah, I'm kind of having a debate with my son through text message.
Oh, okay.
Make him walk.
Fat bastard.
No,
Yeah.
that's too nice.
I was gonna say Fat Bastard wasn't that evil.
Yeah, look up Jabba the Hutt. You'll see exactly what I'm
That's
talking about.
disgusting.
What do you mean he wasn't evil? He was always trying to like
He
eat
was
people.
but he was having a problem within himself, Popper. He didn't really want to be that way, remember?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. He came at the end of one of the movies and was like, "I'm sorry, I just can't stop eating."
And yeah, I don't know.
Happy said Kool-Aid or Big Mac works for a good nickname, or
we call him Grimace.
Grimace, yeah.
Grimace was kind of the bad guy. I don't know. But anyways.
Grape Ape.
Yeah.
Grape Ape wasn't a bad guy though.
The Hamburglar.
How about just he who shall not be named? For now.
I would just like settle for Dickhead, but
He who walks down the grocery store rows.
he who orders
I don't know,
DoorDash.
but like he keeps calling me, like he shared a GIF and he's like, "You can barely walk," and I'm like,
He hasn't seen you lately, has he?
well, even if he has, okay, so this is like my like concept in my brain, like let's say I was 300 pounds. Like I get up, I go to work every day. I'm just a big ass girl, right? I'm
Yes.
not, but let's just say that.
Okay.
Regardless of how fat I am, he's fat. How can a fat person make fun of a fat person?
Honey, we've all wondered that from day one. Never
It
has
is
anybody
illogical.
understood that.
It's so illogical. It's so weird. Like
He's been making fun of me for getting a divorce, and mine was 2 years ago when I'm engaged already.
he can't even afford to file for a divorce.
Right.
You know what I mean?
He,
It's like everything he's done wrong, he picks out that if someone's done it, he jumps on you for, oh, you got a divorce. I'm like, yeah, your fucking ex-wife fucked 5 different guys. Mine has not even dated since we've split.
right.
Ouch.
She's focused on the household and my son. You know, like
It is what it is. Some people just.
scumbag.
Robin,
This is his life, and unfortunately, we keep giving in to him. So I don't
I know I'm
even.
getting all fired up now.
that's
Yeah,
what always happens. That's what always happens.
What he wants. It's what he lives for. It's his food. So
Robin threw up Pizza the Hut from Spaceballs. That is a pretty good one.
yeah, that was
The Hut
pretty
is
cool.
from
Spaceballs.
Yep.
I've seen that movie.
Those movies are
Spaceballs.
awesome. My
Pizza
wife-
Hut got locked in his limo and ate himself to death. We call him Pizza the Hut.
That's fat on fat crime.
Fat on fat crime.
Gotta love
That's like
college.
cheese and pepperoni dripping off him.
That's about right. Annie.
God damn. We call him Mold the Hut.
So what else is going on? It's a Monday. You know, I have to go to Illinois twice this week for work.
Really?
It's a 2-hour drive where I've got to go from my house. But it's a bonus. I get a bonus each day for going there. It's $200 a bonus. I'm salary.
You have to
So-
go twice this week or month?
Yeah, no, Wednesday and Thursday this week and Tuesday and Wednesday next week. So it's like a $400 bonus. So
There you go.
Ain't bad. You heard that right,
Yeah.
Popper?
Yeah. I was gonna.
Someone.
Yeah.
yeah, Popper.
What is that, 2 hours from you, bro?
2 hours from who?
You.
You.
You said
That's what he
girl.
I said,
Oh.
bro.
Oh, I thought you said girl.
Yeah,
I
girl.
thought
I'm
you said
talking
girl,
to you,
too. I
girl.
was like,
Come on, girl. What the hell?
I'm like, he
Something
ain't talking
that.
to me.
Probably
No,
a,
I ain't swinging by.
no.
I
Hey,
think
John.
Woodstock's like 2.5 hours, and
Yeah.
So,
You guys might be in
Hey,
the
big
same
Paul.
neighborhood. Should have lunch.
You guys are being weird. Stop.
We can, have a nice romantic candlelight dinner.
See, that means we'd all have to pull the "It's a Wonderful Life" thing, Pennywise, and we'd have to like go set everything up for him and do all that bullshit when it's rain. You know, that whole scene there. So anyway,
Yes, Rachel.
Tell them to stop.
Okay, you guys stop.
Hey, don't be mad because I'm gonna go have dinner with Big Papa. Don't.
yeah.
Just because I'm gonna swing by and we're gonna just have a little night together.
Oh, it's like that. So I get excluded completely from it. Okay, fuck you guys. Whatever. I'm the one that brought it up, the God bless thing, but that's okay. Fuck
Diego's gonna be the referee.
Fuck
You can
Diego.
go hang out with Flacco.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Oh my
Yeah,
god, I can
being
imagine
that I'm not going being that nice yet, so let's not go there. But greedy.
Oh my
yeah, I want to be nice tonight. I'm just busting Papa's balls.
Gotta do it sometimes.
I'm sure
do you
my
think
girl would
about
love
Papa?
me driving to another state to spend the night with a man.
What'd you say, Rachel?
I said, what do you think of that?
I'm sorry. I'm like kind of spaced out a little bit.
Yeah, you sound a little transfixed on something else.
Okay, so when my son started the job, my youngest son started the job that he's currently at. He's never set up direct deposit before. So I told him, I took him to my credit union. We opened up him an account at my credit union. And I told him when he set up his direct deposit, he needed to set up a certain percentage to go into his checking, a certain percentage to go into his savings. Most of it should go into savings.
Right.
And I told him like his savings isn't like, it's savings. It's not to, buy concert tickets and all this other shit. Well, I'm not going to say what I was going to say, but his ass set it up 100% to go into his savings.
So
and I tried explaining to him that you're only allowed so many transfers, or you're only allowed so many
deposits.
What are they called? No, it's like through the app, through the banking app, you're only allowed so many transfers a month.
Yeah.
It's like some kind of federal regulation. And he didn't believe me. And I've been hounding him for probably like 6 months to get it taken care of. I even went as far, because you're allowed 6 a month. So I went as far to set up a $200 a week transfer from his savings account to his checking account. That way he should never go over his 6 transfers. But he's still spending it. But he texted me a little bit ago to let me know that his checking account is overdrawn because he didn't have any money in his he didn't have enough money in his savings or checking account, and his Smile Direct Club came out of his checking. This kid's sitting on almost $6,000 in his savings account. That should not freaking happen.
Don't they normally just take the difference out of your savings?
You can set it like mine is set up that way, and my oldest son's is set up that way. He chose not to set it up that way.
Well, he has to do it because he's going to end up paying. He probably had a fee now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a simple solution. I keep telling him it's a simple solution. Go to HR, tell them you need to change your direct deposit.
That's pretty much what you got to do, right?
Mine set up like that. I put money in my savings every month, every week, whenever I have the money to do it. But if I'm never overdrawn, but if the case came up, like, that I was overdrawn by even $1, they wouldn't. The check wouldn't bounce.
Your savings should back it up, right? That's how mine's set up.
Yeah, that's how mine's set up too. I've never, I shouldn't say never. I haven't had an overdrawn checking account in years.
Don't they offer?
I don't spend it if I don't have it.
Don't they automatically offer that to them though when they set that up, and it makes they explain it to you as like this makes sense to do,
Yep.
Well, I mean, they're young, they don't always. Did he say why he didn't want to do it, or?
No, there's a couple things our credit union offers that are actually good ideas that he chose not to do. I mean, I don't know if any of you know what Acorns is, where
I don't know.
It's almost kind of like a mini 401k type deal.
Okay.
So when you use
Like a
you
Christmas
set it
club
up,
type thing?
no, like you set it up with your debit card, and then every time you go someplace and make a purchase, like if your purchase is
The change
$21
goes in
and
your savings.
Yeah.
well, the change goes
I
into
have
your
mine set up like that.
the change goes into your Acorn account, and then that gets invested.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
No, mine
Well,
goes into my savings on the bank I use. If I go to
our,
the store and it costs like $3.40 and I use my debit, 60 cents goes into my savings. It rounds it up.
yeah, and see, my credit union offers that,
Okay.
and he thought that was a bad idea. He chose not to do that. So
Why? You can always pull from your savings. I mean, it's nothing.
Go eat what you have.
I've tried to, and I'm not by any means like great with money. Like I like to spend money, but there's certain things, I've tried to explain to him his checking account, because he's got monthly obligations that he has to pay.
Hold on, guys. I gotta grab something to drink. I'll be right back. Go ahead. Sorry.
So he's got monthly obligations that he has to pay, and it's like, I don't know, maybe $285 somewhere in that area. Well, if you got $200 a week going into your savings or checking account, you need to account for that $280. It's gonna, you take care of your bills first, and the rest you can do whatever you want with. But he doesn't do that. Every single week, he spends that entire $200 on vending machine at work, or ordering stuff from Etsy, or ordering stuff from Amazon, or going out to. I mean, this kid almost every single week goes to a local restaurant in our area and eats like $35 steaks.
Wow. I'd kill my son.
18-year-old kid. Almost every single week they go.
Well, he
they
can.
go
All
out
right,
to
he's
work.
18. He can do whatever he wants, but
Yeah, it's
his
just
money.
it's just financially irresponsible.
You know
My
what I
son,
say
since he
about it?
was,
What's that?
Thank God I don't have any kids.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
my son, since he was 10 years old, has been working for this woman. She's like 84 now, but like 2 times a week, he goes down, rakes her yard, cleans her garden, does this, does that, gets cash. Me and my ex, the whole time, now he's 14 now, so he's been doing this for 4 years. We'd say you can keep half of the money to spend it on what you want, and the other half has to go in the bank, and you cannot touch it. And he's gotten used to it, so I'm just trying to teach him responsibility. Like, there's a time and a place, Now he's saving up for his car. He's gonna have his license in a little while, and
And I've told Rachel this previously. My kids they have no idea what they're in store for when they're living on their own. His goal, he said that he's been given the advice by all of his friends and everything that he shouldn't move out of the house until he has at least $10,000 in his savings account. Which, I mean, yeah, it would be great to have $10,000 in your savings account before you move out, but all these people that are giving them that, I mean, not very many people do.
my ex-wife is way too easy on him. I'm a lot more harder, but
You have to be.
he was. I've always been. I want him to grow up a man, not a fucking pussy. So, like, but he was telling me the other day, Dad, I want this car, I want that car, and I'm like, well, how much is that? He's like, oh, it's only 30,000. I'm like, only 30,000? Like, who the fuck is making these payments? You don't even have a job. And I'm like, I'm guaranteeing my ex-wife is gonna be like, okay, I'll take a loan out on the car for you can have it. And I'm like, oh my fucking God.
Hey, Wolf. I think I seen Wolf pop in here a little bit ago.
Yeah. He was in here before I saw him.
Oh, okay.
Shut
I hadn't seen him.
up.
Hey, Yosef.
I haven't talked to Yosef in so long.
He's in here Probably about half the time we do live streams.
Where did Dago go?
Did he say he had to leave?
No, he said he had to do something. He'd be right back.
Oh,
Oh.
I wasn't sure because I had to run to the bathroom. Man.
So how is the weather by you today, Pennywise?
It's colder than it was yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm back.
I still have snow all over my front yard, my shovel step.
Excuse me.
It's friggin' freezing out.
Oh yeah, today here it was like 50, I think 52.
No, fuck it, like 17 degrees and shit.
I took my winter coat off as soon as I got out of work. I was like, I'm free.
I went and took my garbage out last night. As a true New Englander, had no fucking shirt on and shorts.
Oh, I do that all the time.
And it was like below zero. I'm like walking up the driveway, taking my garbage out.
Yeah, I used to get in trouble because I would go check the mail barefoot in like January.
I had my slippers on, but I didn't. I was like, my girl's like, "Are you fucking crazy?" Because she's from like Delaware and Georgia, and she does not like this weather. But I'm like, "What? It's not even that cold out." She's like,
"Hey,
what
Bambi, how are
you
you tonight?"
Yeah, I'm from Wisconsin my whole life, and I don't like this weather when it's cold. So
it was like 40, 48 today, and it's supposed to be 50 tomorrow, and the rest of the week looks pretty good around here. So probably getting out
it's
in the garage.
Pretty much the same here. I mean, I don't know what's going to be like the rest of the week, but it was fairly decent out today.
We just had an ice storm like 2 days ago. It was bad.
You probably got the same ice storm. You probably got the same ice storm that like we got, and then like Ohio and Michigan and Indiana.
It came up. It came up, and it was flurries, and then it started to rain ice, and then it friggin' froze.
Yep, that's what we had.
We got ours Thursday. Everything
it's horrible.
Yeah, it looks like we got 40s and 50s every day until next Monday, except for Thursday of this week. Thursday, it's supposed to be like 34.
34, 35, yeah. We got the same weather, dude.
I'm used to it, though. I mean, I've lived in the state my entire life. You know, I've visited other states, warmer states, but I'm so used to it being cold out here during the summer when it's like 90. I don't even want to be outside.
Wow.
I don't like the heat. I would rather prefer the cold.
I'm the same way. The warm weather is okay for me for a few days, but I don't like 60, 70 is like perfect for me. I don't like 80, 90 degree weather.
Oh, see, I'm the opposite. I like to broil.
I hate that.
I do not like it.
Nope. I like spring and fall. Those are my two favorite seasons. But in Ohio, we haven't been getting either. It either goes from winter to pure heat, and then from heat to pure cold. There's no fall. There's no in-betweens anymore. So I just hate the humidity of the summer. That's what I can't stand. If it could stay like 75 or 80 with no humidity, I'd be perfectly fine. It just doesn't happen that way. What's going on down here?
They say in Rhode Island, if you don't like the weather, wait a minute.
I was reading the Zale song.
Flacco's been doing that?
I guess so. But I've never seen this account before. Have you guys? And they've been around. I went and looked at the channel.
I haven't either.
2015 is when the channel was made. So they've been around a long time.
And Flacco's never done that before either that I know of. So
I don't think Flacco can comment in this chat because I think Morticia blocked him last night or the other night.
I have no idea.
What's his account name?
Zale
Song. They're not new because
she blocked him.
Oh, Flacco's name?
That's mine.
Well, you just said you're new, but you said they've been ignoring him for 6 months.
Yeah, and they joined YouTube April 29th of 2015. They have 72 subscribers, and there's, I don't know, a good amount of content on the channel. So
Well, see, that's the thing is nobody works for anybody. Like we're not a job or anything over here. It's just, I don't know, and he's never really said or done anything like that, has he?
not that I know of.
I mean, I haven't seen it, but I mean,
But I also don't know a lot about Flacco. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. He's never been an account that I really paid a whole lot of attention to because, you know, he was either being picked on by that person or he was part of that person's community. You know what I mean? Like,
right. No, you're
Yeah.
right, Happy. No, because I've been around about 5-6 years, Happy. I just haven't really ever said anything. I just watched for a long time.
I've never picked on him.
I mean, personally, I've noticed a lot. I've seen him do it a lot on Charlie streams where he just pops in and just starts.
Yeah. He's constantly, for years, been trying to get, well, at least a couple years, trying to get Charlie and Mike and all this on a panel and all that crap, but
Why do you guys think Isaac really won't go on? I shouldn't even have said that.
You said what?
No, I was gonna say, why do you think somebody won't go on panel with me? Like seriously?
Because he's absolutely terrified of you.
that's my thought.
If we're being honest, he's absolutely terrified of Morticia as well.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't think he'll go. I mean, I don't know if I've ever seen him really go on like an unfriendly panel.
Well, he thinks I'm weak, so that's probably why he'd jump with me, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, I don't think he'd come up here one-on-one with you.
Well, probably be a big mistake, but I offered it. He wouldn't do it. So, well, then the reason was because he didn't want to give me views, but we already proved that, you know, was a joke because there was only a difference within 10 people, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, whatever. We don't have any lackeys, first of all. I get what you're saying, though. I don't know.
Who are you talking about? Are you talking about Flacco, Imrath?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I have lackeys. Yeah, that's funny, isn't it, Happy? What am I, the Godfather? And these are my... Yeah, okay. Give me a break.
Amen, Morticia.
Yeah, that's exactly it, Morty, right there. I mean, 125,000%. That's it. There's no other way to look at it.
Is Morticia back?
Yeah.
What'd she say? I didn't see it.
She said he's a coward and he knows that Pennywise would rip him a new asshole. He couldn't talk over Pennywise, and that's a proven fact. If he pissed you off one time and said one thing to get you started, he couldn't say a word edgewise for the rest of the conversation, and we all know that. So be it. I'd almost love to see that happen. I really would.
I don't think he'd know what to say.
No, he wouldn't.
Because I do not hold back nothing. So, and that's the end of that. So, oh, fuck. My girl will be home in 40 minutes, probably. About.
Yeah, I'll be going to bed very soon here. It's 9:30. Oh my gosh.
No, 10:30.
I'm going to feed her, give her shirts, and then I'm going to drag her in the bedroom. I pick her up sometimes, throw her over my shoulder. She's only a little shit. 140 pounds, 135. And I fucking throw her on the bed. She fucking loves it.
Hey, Bowser.
Pick her ass up, throw her over my
What's up,
shoulder,
Bowser?
put her in the bedroom. Bang! And she's like, holy shit.
You're the man, Pennywise. You the man.
I know I am.
Oh my gosh. Well,
I would say I have an inflated ego, but I know how to fucking make my woman happy. You know.
Yeah.
Honestly, Zale, just ignore him. That's the best thing you could do if you really want to get away from him. Just ignore him. Don't respond to him. Don't feed into it. Just walk away from him.
Mm-hmm.
The best thing you can do.
All right, boys. I'm gonna let the three of you be. I'm gonna jump off. I'll be in the chat. I just wanted to come up. I missed talking to you guys. It feels like it's only been like a few days, but it's really been like almost a week. So
we miss you too.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hop off and I'll be in the chat.
Yes, ma'am.
Until I fall asleep.
Uh-huh. And that doesn't really seem to matter anymore anyway, because you still jump on when you're half asleep. So
exactly.
Good night, Rachel.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
No. Any fucking way. Oh. I don't know. Are you guys working tomorrow or what?
Nope.
No, I don't go back to work till the middle of March.
I don't go back to work. I am disabled now.
Oh.
Yeah.
I should throw myself off the roof of the house.
Yeah, well.
God, get to do. No, I got to work in the morning.
It's not that fun. I wish I wasn't. Believe me, I'd really rather be out doing something. Once this whole shit is done and over with, I'm going to find something to do, no matter how bad it hurts. I just can't handle sitting around doing. I mean, I go outside when the weather's good enough and work on my garage and do this and do that and so on and so forth. But
that's what I do over here when we have a bond.
Right.
I go in there and fuck around if my girl's not home or, I have to stay busy. I know I normally settle in like she's getting finished with work and like 11, so it's 10:24, and it takes her only like 5 minutes to get home.
Right.
So,
I'm trying to see what all them little icons are. I can't make out my eyesight's bad. I can't make out any of them.
Where?
The ones that are Rachel's typing.
I can't even see her typing anything. Oh, okay. Elbow bump. I seen that. Social distant. Oh, she's social distancing people. There you go.
Social distance.
Yeah, they canceled all that shit around here. Our school, the beginning of the week, the beginning of the week, they said that it's voluntarily they can wear masks now in the school, but they still had to wear them on the bus. And then yesterday we got a call. I think I told you guys this last night. Yesterday we got a call that they don't even have to wear them on the bus now. So I guess our numbers are down pretty low, which it doesn't mean they won't go back up. But maybe it's actually Then again, if you want to go with the conspiracy theorists, now there's a war going on, so this is all going to change now. So
I was thinking the same thing.
Yep.
I was like, what's a narrative change? Like COVID, Ukraine.
Yep.
So
what does that say there? So what did you do all day today, Popper?
Not a whole lot of anything.
Okay.
Not a whole lot of anything at all. I watched the news a little bit this morning. Took my son to work. Went and bought some hangers. Went and got Subway.
Damn, I thought my day was boring.
My Subway just closed down. I had one at the end of my street. The fucking place closed the doors.
We've got so many Subways in this area. There's
like,
actually one.
We have more too, but I'm like, I don't know why it did though.
We actually had one right next to. I mean, I could throw a baseball and hit it from where I work.
Yeah.
But not allowed to walk down there and get a sandwich or anything. They closed it down this past year, but
We have one. They shut ours down for a little while, and then they opened it right back up. I was surprised. We have the city the city I'm actually from. It's right outside of where I live at now. Um, they literally have. It's like I call it a four corner town. They have like north, south, east, and west sides of the town, if you know what I mean. And
Yeah.
they have one. There's like six subways in this town, and they're like literally within 5 minutes of each other. I don't understand it, but it's like our drugstores. There's like Rite Aids and CVS's and what the hell's the other store? Walgreens on every other corner. You okay there, Popper?
Yeah. Yeah, but I think I'm gonna have to jump off here in a second.
Oh,
No, I have got to go talk. I'm gonna go talk to my oldest son. Like
uh-huh.
my youngest son, I don't know how he's at work blowing my phone up because they're not allowed to have cell phones. I guess he's a team leader now, so I guess he thinks he's a big shot that can do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
But he has blown my phone up for like the last 20 minutes and I'm fed up with it, so I'm going to go talk to my oldest son and let him know that he's going to have to go pick his brother up. I may jump back on in a few minutes, but
No
I've got to
problem.
go.
No problem. Do what you
But-
got to do, bro.
Are you going to be on for a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit longer. Absolutely. I'll be here.
All right, I may jump back on in about 10, 15 minutes.
Okay.
All right.
Boink. Dead air.
There it is.
I don't
Let's
like
see.
dead air.
No. Awkward
air.
silence.
Dead air. Dead air. Dead air. Dead air.
I was just going to do that.
Dead air.
I'll tell you what. Since you did that, those are movies that I never cared for.
Inspector Clouseau.
I just did not like those. I don't know what it was. I couldn't get
I
into them.
used to laugh my fucking ass off with my mom watching those movies.
Yeah, my mom and dad liked them, but I just never could get into them. I don't
I
know
thought
why.
they were funny.
They were okay.
No, they.
We was talking about that last night. I was trying to think of we were talking about Don Candy and all them guys. One I left out was Steve Martin. I absolutely love Steve Martin.
Oh, so no. Yeah.
Yeah, he's great.
He hasn't done a lot, but not lately.
Well, he's doing. That's what I asked Popper about it the other night. If he had seen
Doing
it yet.
something with Steve, Martin Short.
Martin Short, yeah, Murder Zone, or wait a minute, Murder Zone.
Oh yeah, I did see that. I haven't watched it, but
It's pretty good. I was surprised. They did one season so far, and I know they're coming back out there. Said they re-signed for 2 more, I think. But I was surprised. Like, and they have like other actors that they're doing for each episode. There's like a different person that'll pop in.
yeah.
The guy that shit, what's his name? Remember the movie The Birdcage with Robin Williams?
Yeah, Nathan Lane.
That him, yeah, he's in it too.
Yeah.
Or he was. The first season he was, at least. I don't know if he'll be in the next one, but it's a good show. I was really impressed with it. And then I think her name, she's a new actress. She used to be a singer. I think or Selena Gomez. Yeah, she's in it too.
Selena Gomez and yeah.
It was pretty good. I hadn't seen anything from Martin Short in God, I don't know how long it's been.
Remember he used to do that character with his hair was spiked up in the front?
Ed Grimley. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was so funny. That was good. Yeah, that's honest to God. I think it's been that's the last thing I really seen him do. I don't know. He's been in something else. I could swear to God, but I don't know what it is.
I don't remember. He was in a movie with Danny Glover, like I think it was Nothing But Luck or something.
Yep. When he
That
got,
movie was fucking hilarious.
is that the one where he got stung or bit by something and his face swelled up and shit?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that was good.
That was a long time ago, though.
Uh-huh.
I used to love when Richard Pryor and Gene. What's the fuck is it? Gene Wilder would get together. They did
Gene
like
Wilder.
See No Evil, Hear No Evil,
Silver Streak,
Silver
I think
Streak.
it was. Yeah.
He's like, "What are you, fucking deaf?" And he's like, "Yes, I am. What are you, fucking blind?"
Yep. My wife loves Gene Wilder. We watch
Haunted Honeymoon. That's a fucking great movie.
that one. And what's the fucking it's like her favorite fucking movie, and I should know it. Young Frankenstein. She loves that fucking movie.
Oh my god. Putting on the
Yeah. Yep.
That was what's his name? He was on
Everybody Loves Raymond.
Yeah.
What the hell is his name? Peter. Oh shit! What the hell's his name? Where'd that guy go?
I know, right?
Peter. I can't think of his name. Fuck. But yeah, Cloris Leachman, Marty Feldman. Gotta love him. Who the fuck else is in there? Oh, what's her name? Shit. Gilda Radner, his wife. Yeah. Sorry. Pookie. I just saw Pookie. Did I see? No, somebody said Pookie's name. Sorry. Boyle. Peter Boyle. That's it. Thank you, Happy. Bowser, Pookie, Wrath, Morticia, Slime, Dago, Pennywise, Big P, Rachel, many, many more names. Yes. Jerry Lewis Wrath. That's one of my favorite comedians of all time. Love him to death. He is hilarious. I don't think I've ever
Abby
seen
what? It. Abby Normal.
Yeah.
You said fucking abnormal.
Yep. My wife does she'll do the whole movie. She can sit here and do the entire movie without even watching it.
I love when he's down in the fucking basement and he's got the guy sitting under him and he's using his legs.
The legs and shit. Yeah, that's
the
one
two
of the
cops are down there.
The entire movie, right? Completely.
That movie's fucking priceless. Dom DeLuise is so funny. You ever see the movie Fatso with Dom DeLuise?
Oh yeah, that's another one I love about everything he's in too.
Give him the honey, Junior. When the chubby checkers come up.
Yep.
They rip the fucking cupboards right off the wall.
Yep. Those movies are all great. They really are. They don't make shit like that anymore, man. Nothing.
Mm-mm.
Nothing. Good comedy. I mean, it's just nothing like that anymore. It's crazy.
Dom DeLuise and Burt Reynolds made a lot of movies together.
Oh yeah, they
made
did.
Cannonball Run. They made Smokey and the Bandit. He was in one of them. There was one where he was a mental patient. Where he was trying to kill himself.
Oh yeah. Oh shit, I haven't thought about that movie in years. What the hell was that called?
I don't remember, but I know that. I know them.
Come on, you guys. You got to help us with this stuff over there. What the hell is that called? Damn it.
Let me see if I can look it up without getting blocked off. Hold on.
There was another movie I was thinking about too with Richard Pryor. It was a later movie before he got sick. It was called Moving. I think it was called Moving. That was a funny ass movie. John Lennon was Peter Boyle's best man. Really? That's a weird combo. Tony Curtis is Jamie Lee's dad. You're kind of dating yourself, Wrath. Showing your age by some of these names you're throwing out. Which there's nothing wrong with that. That's pretty cool, though. Yeah, that's Jamie Lee Curtis's daddy. And then the lady that did was in Psycho, the original black and white Psycho from back in, I think it was 68. I might be wrong. is her mother. Oh shit! And I cannot think of her fucking name right now. If you're throwing out Tony Curtis's name, Wrath, you should be able to name who I'm trying to think of. Or maybe Happy knows. What's her name? I hate when I can't remember things. What the hell is her name? I want to say Jane something, but I don't think that's it.
Did I go silent?
You did.
All right.
Okay.
I was trying to look the movie up, and I was like, "Can you hear me?"
No, yeah, you were quiet. I mean,
my fucking phone. I mean, it's a $1,000 fucking phone, and it just can't do two things at once. I don't fucking understand. Like, I tried to go to IMDb to look it up quick, and I was like, "What the hell?"
Okay. Who you might know? Who is the woman that was from the original Psycho movie?
I don't know her name. No.
No, Robin, not Jane Mansfield. It's Jamie Lee Curtis's mother. And Tony Curtis was her dad, and this woman, and she was actually in one of the Halloweens and played her secretary when it was Halloween H2O. I think, yeah, the one where she was the head mistress at that private school, and the secretary was actually her mother, and it's the same woman that was in Psycho.
I don't remember. I'll be right back.
Yes, sir. That's gonna drive me nuts till I figure it out. Yes. Thank you, Heather. Janet Leigh. Thank you so much.
You hear me?
Yes, sir.
It was called The End.
The End.
The movie with Burt Reynolds and Dom DeLuise.
Okay, I've never
where they
seen
were like
that.
mental patients. Called The End.
I'm about to look that up on my Fire Stick.
Fucking hilarious. He tries to drown himself or something.
Anything that Dom DeLuise has ever done is like the funniest shit. I used to love his laugh.
I love him. Yeah, he's one of my favorite actors.
Yes.
Ever. My son too, surprisingly.
My son loves him too. I had my son watch. Of course, he saw him in Young Frankenstein because of my wife, and then I had my 15-year-old. I had him watch Cannonball Run. And
Dom DeLuise wasn't in Young Frankenstein.
No,
he was in a Haunted Honeymoon.
Haunted Honeymoon. That's what I meant. Sorry.
Yeah.
And then Cannonball Run, and there was another movie I had him watch that he was in, and I'm trying to remember what the hell it was called. Shit.
He did stuff like the Godson, like spoof movies.
Oh, yeah. Fatso, I think it was.
Fatso, yeah.
It was Fatso, yeah. And the God, yeah. He his whole demeanor, everything about him was 100% hilarious, no matter what it was.
He was in
Mamie Van
Smokey and the
Doren.
Bandit 2, I think. When they were transporting the elephant.
Yep, that was right.
And then part 3, it was Burt Reynolds wasn't even in that movie. It was just Jerry Reed.
Jerry Reed by himself.
I'm the bandit.
They said they were going to do a reboot of that, and I said, "Go fuck yourself." There's no way.
I don't, those 3 movies are my son's favorite of all time. That Smokey and the Bandit series, and he's like, "I want a '78 Trans Am," and he's like, "I found one that's $30,000." I'm like, "Yeah, fucking good luck."
That's
I'm not
pretty
buying
cool,
that goddamn thing.
Right.
Just a black with gold, eagle on the hood.
Yep. Well, I think when we were kids, we all wanted that damn car because of that movie, but that and the Duke's car.
He has pictures of all my cars. I had a 76 Pontiac Formula. Had a 455 in it.
That's I was getting ready to ask you that because I had an '84 Chevy Camaro that when my biological dad died, I got left some money, and I took that car. We took the motor out of it, and we put a 455 with a 4 barrel in it. Um, it barely fucking fit, but we shoved it
No,
in
those third gens that tight.
very fucking tight, dude. And I had to put lift springs on the front because the motor was so fucking big that it shoved the car to the ground. But it was worth it though. It had some fucking power in it. I had
I
a
have
rock.
videos privated on my channel. Maybe I'll unprivate them. I have a video of me building my videos, I should say, of
Yeah,
me building my 70. I had a 73 Cutlass, had a
that's
455 in it. I pulled it. I had machine work done, put aluminum heads, ended up a 468 Oldsmobile,
oh yeah, bored out.
468 cubic inch and shit like that. And that fucking thing was an animal.
Damn, I bet.
I bought the car from out of Arizona for like $6,000 for the car. It had not 1 ounce of rust on it.
Nice.
But I
They don't make-
privated the videos like a while ago, but they all have thousands of views on them because people. It's idling. It had a Lenati roller cam in it, and it was like blah, 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 blah.
Oh, it had the grumble. Yeah.
Yeah, that fucking car was nuts. Spent $1,000 putting a new vinyl top on it. Like, yeah. I have pictures of my motorcycle. Morticia's seen pictures of me doing fucking burnouts, blowing the fucking tire off my fucking Harley. Like, I sent her a video of me and me putting my shit up against my shed and just blowing the tire off my Harley. And I had a Subaru wagon, and it just covered the whole car in rubber because it was right behind me.
Yeah, that Camaro I bought, we put that motor in it. We put a rock crusher transmission in it with a 4-speed slam shifter. I mean, it had a clutch and all that, but you know what I mean by the slam shifter. You barely had to use your clutch based on the RPMs that you had with the torque and all that shit. So
yeah,
I love that fucking car. And then,
so what was a Muncie transmission?
Yeah, Muncie rock crusher. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But I didn't. I was a dumbass kid. You know, I was like 19 years old, and decided I wanted to race somebody on this straightaway we had that had a bend on it. Okay, and I thought I could handle it. And he started pulling ahead of me. He was in like a fucking Mustang, which I absolutely fucking hate. I hate Mustangs. I hate them. And so I tried to pull ahead on the bend, and like blow past him. And I went right off the road and wrapped the whole fucking thing around a tree. Thank God I ain't dead because I was moving. But that destroyed that. I mean, the motor was still in good shape. I wrapped the whole ass end, although almost in a U shape around the car or around the tree. I sold the motor for like back then. Shit, that was a '94. I think I sold the motor for like $600 to some guy that put it into this beautiful. What the hell was that color? It was a Cutlass. A Regal. He had a, or no, what the hell is that called? Grand Master, or yeah.
Grand National.
Like Grand National. Thank you. Sorry. But yeah, he put it in that, and he still has that car to this day. The motor was still like brand fucking new. I only sold it for $600, and I know it was worth more than that for all the shit that we put into it. But it's whatever.
I had an '87 Buick Grand National. I had a 231 V6 in it. It was turbocharged.
Yeah. They
handle really good.
Oh, they were beautiful cars too. They hugged the road. That's one thing. Like you'd think it was lower to the ground than it was, and they're good to run. Definitely good to run.
When first time I got married, I don't know how I pulled off. I worked at Stanley Bostage when I first got married. We made like staplers and nail guns and shit like that. I worked at this big factory, and I made good money. When I was married, I had my 76 Formula, and then I went to a 69 Camaro. I had a 350 with a Muncie and a 12 bolt in it.
Yep.
Rear end. And then I went from that to a 71 El Camino. Had a factory 454 in it.
Damn. And see, I think I would have kept that car on the road because the older Camaros were still made out of like steel and metal, you know. This one was more that fiberglass plastic shit, so it was lighter. And when I tried to take that bend, I just lost it all. So the bad thing about having power motors in cars like that.
And and then I had I think it was like an '89 Mustang Coupe. I pulled the 302 out, put a 351 Windsor in,
Oh
a
shit!
5-speed, and a Ford 9-inch rear end. That car was fucking nasty.
Oh yeah.
But
I've never liked Camaros. I don't know what it is.
You mean Mustangs?
Or I mean, yeah, Mustang. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell's wrong.
I've had a few of them, but I have a book that's like as thick as it's like with all my cars that I've had throughout the years.
There you go.
And it's funny because I have a sticker on the front of it. It says for sale. I sold them all. But now I drive a fucking Volvo with a 5-cylinder.
Yeah, I got a Chevy Silverado.
I'm too old to be fucking getting 500 speeding tickets a day.
I like Dodge trucks too, Robin. I've always been a Chevy guy. Always.
That's what my wife has. She has a 2017 Ram 4-door. It's the big cab too, not the shorter one. There's a 5.7.
Oh yeah.
And it's silver. It's a nice truck.
I've had nothing but Chevys as far as I can think back. I think I had one. I had the Camaro. I had a Chevette.
Oh my God, I had 2 of those.
Yeah, the Chevette.
Chevettes, yeah, and a Corvair. Not a Corvair. Citation.
I had a Citation too. I was getting ready to say that, or not. Actually, no. I'm sorry. I'm lying. I had the Oldsmobile version of the Citation. It was called the Phoenix.
Yep.
I had. Those were my first 2 cars. Were the Chevette, the Phoenix, and then I had the Camaro, and then I had a Buick Regal.
Those cars are getting very valuable these days. The G-bodies.
Oh my God, I know. Especially like around here, any like the mid '80s Cutlasses and that body style, that square body style and shit.
Yeah, it's called a G-body. It's people want to make drag cars out of them. And shit like that.
They're selling like big bucks around here. What was I gonna say? Oh, and then I went from that to. I think that's all. I had a old Cutlass, an '84.
I had a bunch of Cutlasses.
I blew the transmission in that and didn't want to play with it, so I just sold it to my buddy. And then I went from that to that's when after that we had the kids, and then I ended up in a Chevy Astro van, and then a Chevy G20 conversion van. And then I've had 3 Chevy Impalas, my favorite car in the world, and then my truck, and that's what I've had.
When I met my second wife, I was driving a maroon Corsica. Thing was the biggest pile of shit on earth. Like the fucking driver's door didn't even open. I had to get out the passenger door. And like she's like going on a first date with me, and like I'm getting out of the car with her, and she's like, I'm like, okay, you open your door. I gotta go out your door. Mm-hmm. She didn't give a fuck.
That reminds me. Thanks for saying that, because I did have I had a Beretta and 2 Cavaliers too. I forgot about those.
Yeah, I remember the Berettas. But mine was a fucking pile. I mean, it had like no brakes.
My son had one of those Corsicas he bought for like.
I remember going on our first date, and we still joke about it to this day. Like brakes were grinding, my door wouldn't open. I had to get out the passenger door. I'm like, what the fuck did you see in me? Like,
right.
She's like, I didn't care what you were driving. I was like, I was driving the biggest piece of shit I ever had in my life when I met my second wife. And then like 16 years later, you know, I'm even having a kid and 2 houses and shit.
Hey, it's the way it works.
But at the time, you know what I mean? I was just a poor old white man, you know?
Absolutely.
Like, this is the best I can do, baby.
Well,
Be lucky if we can stop at this fucking red light.
obviously you make up for it in other ways. So
Oh yeah, I gave her a fucking entire life and a child.
right, right. Heather
I
said
just, some people are so fucking materialistic. They see
materialistic.
you
I know
drive
that.
up in a piece of shit car like that,
That's how my first wife was.
and they're like, God damn, you can't do better than this. Well, this is what I got, so
That's
take
it.
it or leave it.
That's
She
it.
took it.
I mean, she was a good person. Heather said,
My
anyway,
wife, my second wife, is the nicest person I've ever met in my life. She truly is. If I asked her right now, what time is it? 10:53. I need something from the store or something. My car won't start. Something. She would drive up and give it to me.
Huh.
She'd probably bitch about it a little bit, but she'd do it.
That's how
And I
am.
do the same. Like, Scott, come down. I need something. Okay, what do you need?
That's good that you guys have that relationship, though.
Oh, we're like best friends.
Yeah.
My
See,
girl hates it, but
that's good.
I already told her straight out, like, that's my son's mother. Like, that'll never change.
Right.
She texts me 3-4 times a day, and
package deal.
And just get used to it, because it is what it is, I guess. It's funny how I put her first, not put her first, but like won't push her away for someone else. But I don't want to be with her though,
Yeah, no, I get it.
There's just a bond there.
There's
that
a bond there,
can't
right?
be broken.
I absolutely get it.
That's weird. I don't know.
I mean, it sometimes it happens that way, man. I mean, if it works, it works. It's not worth throwing away a friendship and a good relationship. At least for your son's sake too. That's important for him. So
No, we co-parent very well.
that's what I'm saying. A lot of kids don't get that luck when they have their parents hate each other and they don't fucking want to deal with each other. They try to kill each other, and then the kids suffer through that shit. And it's not worth it.
No, if we have a disagreement or something, it's separately.
Right.
It's separate from him. It's like, if we, get into something, because, we're normal. We get into fucking arguments and shit, but like, especially being me, but I take it away. I just say, just put it on the fucking back burner for right now,
There you go.
Just try not to make his life any more stressful than his parents getting divorced.
Exactly.
Which is hard on a 14-year-old kid.
Sure is.
So
that's very respectful, though. I mean, a lot of parents don't give a shit about that. They don't think about the kid. They think about themselves, and then the kid grows up. He's 25 years old, doesn't want nothing to do with either one of the parents, and they don't understand why. And it's like, well, maybe because you guys were too busy fucking fighting with each other that you forgot about me, and here I am now. I'm all fucked up in the head, and this is where it is. He doesn't know how.
He's on number one priority. Every
that's good.
Step of the way. Every step of the way.
That's awesome.
We have something to talk about. I'll say, you know what? Just call me later when he's in bed, or we'll argue or hash it out later. And she's like, okay.
And I think that makes the kids respect you more as a parent too, from what I've seen at least.
Yeah. And I get accused of beating my wife, beating my mother. It's like, fucking really?
That's why it makes you so fucking mad, because the truth of the fact is it's not, anything like that. And it's just so
It's
fucking
nothing like that. It's
complete bullshit.
I've gotten arrested, due to bar fights and shit like that. And shit I've done, that has been related to the club I'm in.
Right. Well,
that's what I mean? It has nothing to do with my family or my mother.
Exactly.
Whatsoever. So, if anything, I hold them on a pedestal.
Well, and that's the way it should be, though. I mean, it's.
But if I'm out in public or something and somebody comes up to me and starts talking shit, I'm the type of guy that's gonna swing first and ask questions later.
Well, that's unfortunately the way I am too. I mean, I'll let me be honest. I'll assess the situation first, and I'll think about why is this happening? Okay. And then if something changes in that period of time while I'm thinking about it, I won't. But if it keeps going in that direction, that's what I do. That's just the way I am. To this day, I'm like that. I don't know if it's, the way I was raised or because my mom, my dad, I mean, my whole family's like that. They're always like that. You don't fuck with anybody like any one of us, or it's just my mother's got a hot temper. You'd never know it though, because she's a nurse. She's a nursing instructor now. Yeah. Like a teacher, she has been for years, and she's very proper. And don't catch her the wrong way though, because she will fucking tear you apart. It's crazy.
My mom was an RN, and she would do the same thing when I was younger. She would not hesitate to split my fucking lip.
Yep. That's true. I was more afraid of my mother than I was of my father, because she wasn't no joke.
It's like, okay, holy shit, but the accusations are so fucking stupid. That's why it's like I'm just walking away from that shit.
They don't make any sense. Is the problem. Like anybody that knows anybody in here for a period of time knows that the shit that's said doesn't make any fucking sense. Do you know what I mean? It just, why would anybody even fucking believe half of the shit that gets said? That's what blows my mind. Unless they don't know you, I get it, but anybody that's been around for any period of time that knows, I mean, yeah, you have a reputation for being a bit of a hothead at times, but that's only when you're provoked. So that has no bearing on your family life though, which is what bullshit like pisses me off. This is what he does. It's fucking ridiculous. There's Morty. Yeah, I wrecked my Chevy this past summer. I'll never hear the end of this one. I hit a parked truck.
Is Rachel in chat?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you just said?
No, Morty.
Oh, Morticia's in the chat. Could you just hear everything I said?
No.
Or did my mic go out?
The only thing I heard was Rachel in the chat.
Oh, no, I said I could be the nicest person in the world. I said till I'm provoked. And then and I said, I think everybody knows that.
Yeah,
plain and simple.
That's what I was saying. If anybody's been around for any period of time, they know how you are. But that's why none of that shit that they said makes any fucking, or that they say makes any fucking sense with 90% of the people. So
yeah, I don't abuse any of it.
It's not even worth wasting energy on anymore, truthfully.
And I'm not doing it.
Nope.
I don't mind like talking about it once in a while and stuff, but I'm not putting the energy in, even replying to tweets. He tweeted me today or yesterday about shit. And I was like, fuck him. Yeah, I didn't even reply. Normally I'd get into it with him. He knows now. He's trying to push my buttons.
Right. That probably pisses him off even more because you don't respond.
Like, okay, Isaac, I seen your fucking tweet.
I don't care.
I'm not responding to it. So
right.
Stick it up your ass if you're fucking capable of reaching it.
That's great, Morty. Morty said to tell, or she was telling you she wrote a new tweet. And she did. And it shows, it says, I don't know. Are you on Twitter still, bro?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, Morticia made me an account. I'm on Twitter, yeah.
Yeah, you should look at it. It's fucking hilarious. It says, Hogzilla is scared of my boy. And then it has you tagged in it, and it shows a picture of Venom from the movie Venom opening his mouth, coming down like he's going to eat somebody.
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious, Morty.
I've only said 6,000 fucking times to do it, and he refuses to. You might think he would grow some fucking balls and say, okay, I'm going live tonight. You can come on. I'll give you a fucking link.
It
completely ignores it.
Yeah. It's fear, dude. I'm telling you, it's fear. And Morty said the same thing. She said, I agree, but Jesus, he's like a tick. He's got a He's got to constantly say something to me or about me every day. He does it with both you guys. It's ridiculous.
Well, yeah, exactly. If I don't say something, he'll tweet me.
Right.
It's like, oh, what? You're not talking about me anymore? No, I'm not. I might be right now at this moment, but you're going to wait all fucking day tomorrow. I won't say a fucking word.
It's almost like it hurts his feelings when you guys don't talk about him,
I'll talk to Morticia.
Absolutely.
That's my girl.
That's why what
you
said.
I'll talk to Papa. I'll talk to Rachel. But
that's why
when you give a fuck about him.
When you said that, made that comment last month, I think it was now, when you said if you really want to hurt him, ignore him. That is the truest shit that I think anybody's heard in a long time about him. And it's a fucking fact. And like I said that one day, if we could all do that, completely, totally fucking ignore him, it would destroy him, I think.
He was man enough to even acknowledge that fucking comment.
Right. He knows it's true. That's the sad part. Yeah, it would crumble.
I'll give him that.
That's it.
I'm a man. I don't give a fuck. He acknowledged it, and he said he.
You there? Where'd you go?
I'm here.
Okay, gotcha.
No, I said I'll give him that. If you ignore me, you can hurt me, and he's right. But I think in the back of his fucking head, he's thinking nobody will stop anyway.
Right. Well, it's coming to the point now where people just don't care anymore, Penny, and it's old. Like I said before, they just don't give a fuck anymore what he says or does, and they realize what he's going to do is what he's going to do regardless. So fuck it. I mean, he ain't going to hurt nobody. So, Morticia just said,
he can't hurt me. I'd like to see him knock on my fucking door.
Yeah, right.
He's the one that's going to get hurt.
Yeah.
But other than what he can do with words and public documents and shit like that,
that's what he does.
Take my dick and you know what I mean,
what Billings would say exactly.
No, I know. That's why I stopped.
Morticia just said, "Watch tomorrow. I will not say one word about him." And look how many times he'll say Morticia. He does. He can't help himself. I think it's almost like a disease with him now. It's an addiction and obsession. You know what I'm saying? And he can't do it. I'll say one thing. I have noticed, though, they haven't gone live in quite a while.
And last time they did, who was the two people they talked about the entire fucking
you and Morty. I got thrown in there a little bit, Papa, Rachel, but
you guys did too, but
it was mostly you two. 99% of it was you two.
He can't fucking stop. He knows I'm a fucking freight train, but I'm not anymore. I've fucking stopped at the train station and got the fuck off.
Right.
I don't care. Let him wonder where I am or what I'm thinking. I don't even want to hear it anymore. Seriously.
I get it. That's where I'm at with it.
He's not worth my fucking time. I'll talk about him here and there because whatever.
It still gets brought up from different people too, and that's why it still gets talked about. But
and my favorite thing to say about him is, "You're a fucking pussy, Isaac, and you cannot get the fucking balls to panel up with me, and all you do is avoid it." And everybody that hears this, time after time, is looking at you like, "Dude, why aren't you doing this?"
Right.
Why?
Exactly. Well, and again, I almost think that he's afraid of Charlie because he won't do it with Charlie either.
No, Charlie's been on his stream, but he was kissing Charlie's ass when he was on the stream.
Right. But besides that, though, he wouldn't do it. No. Excuse me. I don't even care. It's that
you have to be pretty much mentally disabled for him to go on your fucking panel.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not knocking anybody, but
no, but that's
not you either. I'm not saying you're mentally disabled, but
I know what you're saying. I do.
People he picks on hard. You know what I mean? Don't have the mental capacity or the balls to defend themselves, or not quick-witted enough.
Well,
I'll have 3 words to every word that comes out of his fucking mouth. I guarantee it.
This is true.
I fucking guarantee it.
This is true.
So he ran with his tail between his legs, and that's the end of it.
You know, and he'll say, "I
He can say
won.
whatever the fuck he
I
wants.
won. I won." No, you
He didn't
didn't.
win nothing. Play stupid game, fucking win stupid prizes.
That's exactly it too. Gotta
Yeah.
love it. Gotta love it.
He cannot fucking handle me. And he has proven it now for goddamn.
It's a long time, dude. What, 5 years, 6 years, 4 years, 5 years, I think. You cut out again, Pennywise. I know you're right, Morticia. That I could almost count. I should. I mean, we should take a poll and count how many times it happens.
Or what?
How many times he has to say her name. He just said to Morticia he won.
Right now?
Yeah.
So he's listening.
Of course, always.
Hey, you fat fuck. Why don't you bring me on panel? Are you not fucking, you can't handle me? You don't have the intelligence? You sitting on the couch fucking putting ascendants in the cushion? Like, just sitting there, laughing. And then you'll go up on stream saying, oh, Pennywise ain't worth my time. You can't fucking handle it. Plain and simple. You can't even handle Morticia.
No.
And if me and her got on your panel, it'd be a raid.
Yep.
Fucked.
Yeah. I really don't think he can handle that at all.
So show your community that you got some balls and fucking step up to the plate. I know it's hard for you to step up because you can't step up while you're sitting down. But
so he just tweeted that to you, Morty, what you just said. Again, when nobody's even talking to or about him, and boom, there it is. It never fucking fails.
He just tweeted it right now.
That's what she said. She didn't answer me yet, but she said he just said that to her, so that's probably what she meant.
What? Now repeat that, Diego. What did he say? I can't.
He said he won. That's what he said to her.
Won what?
I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, what is it that he won? What, Morty? He won this invisible war that he's been fighting. Is that what it is?
Neither one of us is back down.
Right.
I'm up here right now, fucking saying, "Step up, bitch."
Right.
I know Morty is not gonna fucking back down either.
Yeah, I'm witnessing it and I'm repeating it. The offer's there to put Penny on a panel with you and have it out.
So what's the consolation prize for him fucking winning? What is it? A fucking participation trophy?
Right.
Like, dude, you're fucking pathetic.
You get
and your whole fucking community knows it.
Yep. Ouch. I need some new headphones. These ones start to hurt my fucking ears.
The only thing he can do if he went on panel with me is talk over me. And now he just has a participation trophy.
I don't think he would be able to talk over you, Pennywise, especially if he gets you pissed off.
No, I'd fucking start ripping his ass open.
Right. I doubt that he would try to. He may try to talk over you, but it ain't gonna happen. I'm sorry. I can guarantee that. No way in hell.
I would promise if he went on panel with me that I would not lose my cool as long as he talked to me man to man.
Right.
But I would raise questions. I would do this, that. You know, he does that imitation of me when he talks about me.
Uh-huh.
It's like the worst imitation of an New England accent I've ever heard.
No, it's education levels. You have to know. You have to know a little bit about things to be able to handle it. That's all right. Let's see.
He's such a fucking loser.
Yeah, she's gonna take a screenshot of it. Okay. The same broken thing over and over again. Yeah, that's pretty much how everybody sees it now.
It is.
I don't know.
He's let his community down.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
you could say that. It's the best way to put it, truthfully.
you want to be a big badass, and you're I'm the king. King of what? Nothing.
Yeah, that's the
I'm the
understatement
fucking
here.
king. You're not. Morticia's the fucking queen, and I'm the king. So you're a fucking jester. That's what you are. You're a joke. Want to put it in medieval terms? He knows I'm a lot more intelligent than he is.
That being said, that's where the checkmate bitch comes in at.
Well, yeah, he probably doesn't even know how to play chess.
I said that
guarantee
before.
It's like, king me. Connect 4. Checkmate.
Right.
You know what I mean? Fucking
Yep.
Uno.
Yep.
There's no checkmate. You've never checkmated anybody.
Nope.
You've not stopped anybody at all. Stop me. Why isn't my channel down? Why isn't my fucking all that shit down? How have you put a fucking brick in front of me to stop me? You haven't. You haven't been able to.
Right.
You fuck.
It's a damn sad thing.
You delete. You tweet and delete when you argue with me.
Yeah.
I don't delete my fucking tweets.
That shows.
You do that. You fucking tweet it and then you delete it like 10 seconds later.
That shows that he has no balls.
It's like you're afraid of losing everything.
Exactly.
I don't fucking care if I lose my Twitter. I don't care. I have almost 700 now subscribers on my channel. I've gained like 50 subscribers in the last week.
Good deal.
Like, I don't care. Take it. If I knew I could go on there and rip you a new asshole, I would. And if the channel gets taken down, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You are afraid to lose your shit because you are a fucking panty waste.
Exactly. She put it
What's
in.
Morty saying?
She put.
Tell Morticia to get her ass on here.
She can hear you. She put the screenshot in the chat in the DM for Twitter that we have.
Yeah.
If you're in there, you can see it. She said.
Send her the link. Tell her to get her ass on here.
I think I did. Oh well, maybe I didn't. Well, fuck it. I don't even care at this point tonight because it's whatever. So, Penny said to come up here, Morticia. There's the link right there. If you would, please, he said. He didn't really say it like that. He said, "Get your ass up here."
I'm
Oh yeah. There's the link right underneath you, dear. There's really nobody in here anyway, so it's fine.
I'm sure the right people are listening.
I don't care if they are, if they're not. They can go fuck themselves. Yeah, there really isn't anybody in here except for us now.
Like literally, there's like nobody in the chat.
There's like 9 people now. Everybody, it started getting late. She said not tonight, guys. Her hubby just got home.
All right.
That's fine, dear. Yeah, I was thinking about ending this soon anyway, because your girl should be coming home and
she'll be home in like 4 minutes, probably.
Right. Popper took off. Rachel's in bed. Everybody left. So I was, like I said, I only did this tonight. There was really no reason behind it. I was just bored as shit. Everybody went to bed, and I'm sitting here staring.
That's why I came on. I was bored. I didn't want to talk about him, but and then I got
right. I tried not to. I started into something else. That Steven guy. I mean, that helped a little, and then somebody always throws something out about him and it gets us going, but it is what it is.
Well,
oh, Belinda's there. I'm sorry, Belinda. I didn't even see you up there, hon.
I came out ahead. So.
Every time. Regardless of what he says or what he thinks, we always come out ahead.
All right, I'm gonna take off.
Yes, sir. Thanks for coming up with
my
me.
My girl's
tonight.
gonna be driving up the driveway any second.
Well, you, sir, enjoy your girlfriend, your fiance. My fault. Sorry. Have a great night, and maybe I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
All right, brother. Have a good one. Bye. Yeah, I went up in the chat, Belinda, and I didn't see other than Morticia happy. I see happy, yeah. Oh, Jim Tom is there now too. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't scroll up far enough. That's all. I'm sorry. It said there was only 6 people, then 9 people. Now it's 11. So either way, I'm still here. Let me see. There we are. I didn't even see Happy. Did Tina go live today at all? I didn't see her at all today. I was actually looking for a stream this morning, like mid afternoon, to see if I could jump in. I didn't see her at all. I think I got a notification after I went live that she went live. But usually Tina has yeah, that's what I thought. Usually she has one around noon or 1 or something like that, or maybe even a little bit earlier sometimes, but I didn't see any of them. Well, not today at least, obviously, if she didn't do it. But yeah, I got the notification right after I went live. If you're listening, Big G, you can come in if you're not blocked. I don't think I blocked you, like I said. Nobody betrayed you, dude. That's the whole thing. Can you come in here? I put the link in there. I'd like to know what the hell you're talking about because it doesn't make no damn sense. Oh, she had a doctor's appointment. Is she doing all right, Happy? I don't know how I can. I can't unblock somebody. I didn't block him, so I don't know who did. But it had to have been when he was going under Smokey's name. And again, I didn't do that then either, so I don't know who the hell or why he couldn't do it, but I put the link in there. And it started to come in down at the bottom. So try it again, George, and see if it works. I'd like to know what the hell you're talking about. Because again, good night, Morticia. I love you, hon. Have a great night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Because I don't do that with people. And everybody knows me that comes in here that knows that I'm not like that. So I don't know where that came from or what you're talking about, truthfully. So if I can unblock somebody while I'm live, I'll go and check and see if you're in there like that. But give me a moment, guys. Let me check something out here. If something happens and I knock the stream out, I apologize. I will try to fix it, but I don't think I can do it while I'm live. I think I got to go clear back to my dashboard to do it. And I don't think I can do that when I'm live. Unfortunately. Yeah, well, this would have been before, because he hasn't been able to get in here from what he said for a while. So I don't know if you can hear me, George. If you're still in here, I will. I'm gonna end this here relatively soon because it's getting pretty late. And if you're up, I'll come over there and talk to you that way, I guess. And then once I end this, I can go in and check to see who's blocked or who's not, and see if I can fix it. But again, I still don't know what you're talking about. I have no qualms about telling somebody about themselves if I have a problem with them, person to person. I would tell you I don't talk about people behind their back. There's no two ways about that. I have no fear of people. So that's all I can say, bud. Again, when all that stuff went down earlier in the week or last week, there was a bunch of trolls going around with cloned accounts with me trying to say shit to people. They did it with Tina and a bunch of other people too. So if somebody said something to you, that may have been what happened, because I sure as hell wasn't me. But it is what it is. Um, that's just not what I do. Well, he said he's blocked Happy from coming in here. And I can't do anything with that if that's the way it is, though, can I? Like I said, I mean, if I would have thought about it, I could have done it before I even did this tonight. But I really wasn't planning this tonight. It was just something that came about because I was bored out of my mind. So I figured I'd jump up and see what everybody's up to. I always enjoy talking to all you guys every time I do. It's always a good conversation. Unless, of course, we have to talk about the idiot over there. That always turns dark, but it is what it is. Well, guys, I think it's about 11:30 here. I've been on since, I don't know, 8:30. Probably been a good run. I think I'm gonna end it tonight for tonight, and I probably will be up tomorrow night. Um, so I'd love to have you all back again tomorrow night. Once again, like I said, I really do enjoy having these streams with all you guys in here. It's very enjoyable and relaxing to me. Most of the time, it's very laid back, um, and chilled out. So, is it because of an age? It could be because of an age restriction. I don't know. Um, See, here's the thing, Heather. Is there was Smokey came in here when I first started streaming like every night, and he said he was eight. I don't want anybody in here under the age of 18. He knew that. That was one of my rules. And yeah, I think Memo came in here too, and we were told that they were both of them were 15 or something like that. Well, then Smokey explained to me that he said that to get some kind of respect out of somebody or something when he's actually 18 years old. So I believed him, and that's all it was. I was good with that. Um, and then the other kid, I believe, is actually younger, and I just, told him, I just prefer not to have anybody under 18 because sometimes our conversations get a little racy, and I know I wouldn't want my 15-year-old son being involved in something and hearing certain stuff that, yeah, he did use the voice changer, Happy. And that was only because he was previously in another community and he just didn't want anybody to know. And I respected that. I still do if he chooses to do that. I never had any problems with him whatsoever. I was told that he had said some stuff about me, but I didn't believe it because of the way the trolls are trolling people now and the things that they've done. So I don't know. But anyway, getting back to that. But yeah, like I said, I'll probably be up here tomorrow night, guys. I appreciate you guys once again coming in. Heather, Happy, as always. Of course, Morticia, I think she's out now, but still, I appreciate it. Belinda, thank you so much for being here again, hon. Much appreciated. Let me see who's anybody else that might be in here. Robin, love having you here every time I'm in here. Wrath, thank you, sir. Knives in Orbit. Cat Sheehan, where are we at here? First Strike, Strike Hard, Bowser G, Be Happy, Robin Lurks, Bowser G, of course. Repeat, Bronx Born. Sorry, guys, I didn't mean to repeat it. Bambi, Miss Rachel, of course, Pennywise, and Mr. Popper. Thank you guys once again. And anybody else I may have missed, I love you guys to death. I love all of you guys, absolutely. I appreciate you all 100%. Anybody that has subbed to the channel recently, if I haven't thanked you already, thank you so much. I do appreciate all that. Very much so. Keeps me going, guys, 100%. And I'm very happy to do this as often as I can with you guys. I enjoy our conversations, and you guys have yourselves a wonderful evening, and I will see you tomorrow, hopefully. Good night.